Ads. Ads, 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 ads. Hello, hello, and hello back, and welcome to my... Make that the other order, please. Oh, hello, and welcome back to my channel. I don't know why I'm here. Where am I? Oh. Huh. Not sure why I'm just randomly on this load of logs, but, yeah, okay. That's fine. Anyway, back to Genshin. Been a while. Been a week. Yeah, been a week. Literally a week. Gonna try and tidy up some of those damn Natlan tribe quests, because I need to get them off my screen. They're getting annoying. And then I might do some world quests. I'm not sure about the world quests, to be honest, because world quests can be kind of boring, because they've got no acting in them at all. So, but I'm at least going to do the tribe quests, because they're basically story quests. And then I might start doing some story quests of various people, because unfortunately I fucked up and I have Alhythams? Not Alhytham. No. Rivesleys, and I don't know whose this is. That might be Emily's. Yeah, that's... I got Emily's and Rivesleys accidentally in my list. And I like to have an empty list. So I need to get all this shit done. Oh, I forgot about that. Yes. Look for you to shop. Ah, yes. And then... What? Whatever. Anyway. Tribe quests. That is what we're going to be doing. Tribe quests. Now, we're already halfway through some of the, this one. I do believe there's only 2 in the Children of Echoes. There's only 2. So, I think that's it for now. There might be a side quest. I think there's one here that I still got to go grab. That's a world quest, but not like a expanded world quest. And this one here. Now, I did accidentally come across this whilst I was doing some exploring, and might have done the next step, but it was basically just explaining what we're going to do now, which is to do the Sacred Flame bullshit. That's what we're going to be doing. So we grab this.
Alright, let's use this kindling. There's a thistle filth over there. Let's burn it away with the sacred flame.
Huh. Dear Josephine. Alright, smaller flames. Interact with the lit braziers to obtain the Sacred Flame's protection. Then... Oh, I've got to be a Yum Kasor. That's not what I want. Where's another one? Where's another one? Yeah. Why did you explode like that? I didn't like it. Make sure I have it. Yo, Ethan! How you doing? How you doing today? I need explosions, please. Ah, there you go. Eat the fruit. Eat the fruit. And we get... No, I wish it wouldn't do that. That is really quite annoying. Great. Fighting. Excuse me. Let's grab that. In there. Can I get both? Apparently not. Well, that actually does a lot of damage to them, doesn't it? One more. Ah, bastards. Haha, screw you. You suck the balls. Really? That is quite annoying. Like. Oh, right, yeah. You just gotta use them when you have a thing to disperse. Yeah, oops.
That should be all the Britishers. Let's regroup with Trinidad.
His name's Trinidad.
I knew I was right about you.
That's a
You
country.
have outperformed all of the other previous candidates.
Bloody ridiculous. You
If
got
there was an
Tupac,
ancient name
Trinidad.
for outstanding flame bearers.
Natlan has some weird names, and I
I'm
know
sure
they're
the
based in
Wyab would consider
some
you
sort
for
of
the honor.
history of various cultures, but man, it's still weird.
Yeah, although it would probably take Paimon quite a bit longer.
I mean, it only worked because we indwelled Yom Kippur.
All right, now there's still a few days left until the ceremony, and I should probably get back so I can inform the chief and the other elders that I have found the flame bearer we need.
Yes.
Oh, you mean they've still got to sign off on it?
Some of them are still hoping we can come to an agreement with Kanich, but that's only because they haven't seen you in action. Still, I'm the one responsible for securing a flame bearer, and my recommendation is you.
Just for Paimon's own peace of mind, are you sure it's not going to be a problem having Outlanders take on such an important role in your ceremony?
See that place over there? There was a time, long before the age of Burkina and the Mountain King, when we, Scions of the Canopy, called that our home. After a period of upheaval, our ancestors were forced to move away. Now, it has become a place where our youths go to develop courage and kindle a spirit of adventure. If we fail to keep the threat posed by the Mountain King at bay, it might not be long before we have to move again and find a new home.
Fucking
So,
moths.
to answer your question, I think everyone will agree that you are the right choice.
Fair enough. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
I'll need you to drop by my place at some point before the ceremony, if that's all right. There are still a few final details that we need to discuss.
Okay, see you later then.
You fucking dead?
You have my gratitude.
Just gonna drown the moth in LCD screen
We've
cleaner.
helped out with a lot
That's what I
of
do.
other local festivals before, but this one feels a little different. Anyway, let's take a break
Fucking
before
moths.
heading back to Trinidad's place.
It's not even open. How the hell did that get in? I don't know. You do your best, and you still get fucking muffs. What are you up to, Kinich? What's your deal, bruh? It's not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do at all. I know there's a third one. It's in the list. It is in the list, right? You know what's really annoying? And I realised this the other night whilst thinking about it. I was basically a week from getting Inazuma maxed out before Natlan came out. I could have been right in on Natlan. Just right fucking in on Natlan. And been able to get whatever I need to get from it straight away. As soon as everyone else is going to be able to get it. But I was just 1 week out from doing so. 1 week. You know? Like, I don't know if it's going to be possible to max out all of the tribes via weekly stuff before the next tribe is released, so I'm always just going to be a week behind everyone now in terms of finishing off the reputation, which is annoying, but sensible. No, so that hasn't popped up yet. We've got it anyway. We need another 300 of it now. Why? Like, I know there isn't one here because if you go to the reputation system, it's not on there as a thing to do. Yeah. That's the world quest, so I'll definitely be working on that eventually. The piece to the slumbering, I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's another world quest or a normal single world quest. But then that'll be basically it, other than world exploration, which 200 there, 600 there, so we've got another 600 to go. We'll be at, I don't know if it's going to be 600 for this one, that one, blah, 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 blah. But maxing them out is how you get the build up for this. So if you max them all out, you can get the treasure compass easy. But you won't be able to get any of this until the next load of tribes come out. Which might either be, you know, 3 point... Midna! Good evening, Midna. How you doing? So yeah, I don't know. When's that one pop up? Well, let's do the spring ones then. These are actually fairly quick, these quests, I must say. Ooh, a box. That's generally part of a puzzle. Oh wait, no, I did this puzzle. Yeah, that got me a pyroculus. Never mind. No, didn't give me a pyroculus. Give me one of them graffiti blobs. You know, the ones that are so endearing to look at. Nice. Alright, there's nobody here.
Wow,
There's
what
nobody
an
else gonna happen.
amazing view! And we can even see some Kaholasaurs here and there. Hey, why don't we try to get a picture with one or two of them in the wild? Well, they're so cute. They probably won't do
I still
that,
reckon that there's a Kahola Horde
right?
puzzle over there on the ring.
What's happening over there?
We were just there! We were just there.
Wow, Kaholasaurs are actually biting people. Yeah, we can save those for later. We can't just stand around when someone's
Oh, is it doing that
falling
again? Hang on. Yep, that's the thing. Give me a second. Just gotta re-plug it. Might take a second. Oh, shoot, I gotta move up the chat. You know what, I might just get into the routine of doing that before every stream, but I did that a couple of times and it still happened. I think it just goes a bit weird sometimes when the game connects, for some reason. Let's refresh Elgato.
I still have a lot to do with it here. How about you take a rest while I go back?
Where's this game? There we go. That should be better now. Should be fine now. Wait for it. There we go. Sounds alright.
Guess we can rest a bit.
Alright, let's go save these people.
Get back! Don't panic! Just hang in there! Finally, someone's
It's
coming.
gonna be a weird way of,
Please,
you know,
help us!
defeating them. I just want to see if I could. Yep. I love it.
Judging from your
Oh,
clothes,
indwelling.
you must be
Always the
scholars
easy
from
way to do it.
Sumeru, right?
Yes, I'm Karya, and this is my senior Varamdra. Thank you so much for saving us. That was a little too close.
Don't mention it. Handling these sort of things is practically second nature to us by now. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Still, it seems that all the Kaholasaurs just ran off.
We need to capture at least one alive.
Why?
Capture one alive?
They didn't
Correct.
run away. I
Say,
basically
I
erased
can
them from
see
existence.
you are very skilled at dealing with them. Do you think you could use me as live bait to help us capture one? I will pay you for the efforts.
Well,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Apologies. Varamdra has been hyper-focused on his research. So please,
Ah,
don't
the
be too
tism. He's
hard
got
on
a bit
him.
of the tism. But not
no
hyper-focus.
worries. Well, what?
I can
Paimon's pretty sure
appreciate
that's
that.
not what they're trying to do.
I'm sure we must look very silly.
When do we get to go up there?
The fact of the matter is that we're searching for a mysterious island from a certain legend. It's said that a very important clue about the island can be found on Kaholosaurs, so approaching them without the help of a
Oh,
guide
I just
from
realized
the
you
people of
guys
the
are from
Springs
Sumeru.
was certainly an unwise choice on our part.
Interesting.
A mysterious island?
Yes. There is a legend from the people of the Springs that mentions a mysterious island. And Varamdra believes the key to his research can be found there.
Are you
Also,
certain
I've
you
clearly
two
been
won't
playing a lot
consider my
of Swordfall
proposal
lately
to
because I
capture
tried to
Some proposal?
fall
There's
asleep
no way
into
you'd
that
be willing to use
that
a
fight and it
person
didn't
as
work.
live bait.
My brain
Well, I
is mush.
suppose discussing it any further will just be a waste of time. I must come up with another solution.
Varamdra!
Oh, all right. You did rescue Karia and I just now, and I suppose I should express some gratitude. Thank you very much.
A little awkward, but Paimon will take it.
We should move on, Karia.
Yes. Thank you again. My apologies. Varamdra really doesn't have the best people skills.
That's all right. Bye now. You really
Awkward
don't
pause.
see a pair of adventurers like those two every day. But anyway, Paimon's really curious.
I just realized
about
this
that
is probably not going to
mysterious
last very long.
island that
So,
Lady just mentioned. Yeah, who knows? There might be
do I just go straight
treasure.
into the wood quest?
After all, the amazing places
Work
we
at that
explored
out.
during our adventures, finding some mysterious island should be a walk in the park for us. Oh, you're right. The lady mentioned that the mysterious island is related to a legend of the people of the Springs. So maybe we can start by asking some of them about it. Time's ticking.
Isn't that
Let's
what
get
we
started
always
on our
do?
next adventure.
We just talk and
But the
talk
real
and
question is,
talk.
who should we ask? That's an idea. If anyone, the chief of the tribe should know the details.
Should. Yeah, the first act is always easy. I think everyone who has got into Natlan can agree that those fuckers over there are really, really annoying to fight. Just the worst. Oh look! A music disc. Hop, hop, hop. Actually, I haven't seen the stone things. I don't have a problem with them, to be honest. Maybe it's because my team is currently very fire focused, but they go down quick. They go down quick. It's the new mechanical things, the weird like circular robots, and those. Ugh, the Y-obs are just so annoying. Yeah, hang on. There's the third one. Unlocks in 9 days and 20 hours? Alright. The fuck does coming soon mean? Alright, fine, whatever. Oh yeah, this is the chief. Yeah.
Someone looking for me? Oh, why if it isn't the traveler and his companion. So what brings you here? Do you need help with
You can
anything?
go ahead.
island. The mysterious island, huh?
Oh, right. That makes sense.
Assuming you two are already aware
'Cause we
that
haven't
this
got a-
island is related to a legend of my
Oh,
people.
yeah, we haven't got the
Yeah, but now that you mention it, we don't
Yeah,
know
that makes
anything
sense.
about the actual
We haven't got an
legend yet.
Echo Firestar yet. We've only got Kachina.
Then allow me to explain
makes
it
sense.
to you two. It is said that the first chief of the people of the Springs was the most outstanding guide
We've
in
got
all of Natlan.
Skates Girl to come
He
yet.
discovered many deserted domains and found countless treasures. But to prove himself once more, he embarked on yet another journey in search of a legendary, mysterious island. He endured many hardships
Yeah, it
along
makes sense.
the way,
I mean,
but he persevered
Scions
and
one,
managed
it was,
to reach the destination.
linked
The
to
island emits a golden light
Kachina?
where
Oh,
countless
Kachina?
treasures are buried. But instead
Kinich!
of claiming the treasures
Kinich.
for himself,
And I'm
he
assuming
left
Mulani's
behind
gonna
a
at least
trail of
turn up in this
clues
one.
that lead to the island. Since then,
So it makes sense
many
for their,
people from later generations
character
have
to be
undertaken
introduced.
the challenge of finding the island. After all, to find the island is to find riches and glory. Oh, that makes sense. So can you tell us how to get to that island?
Which makes sense because we can. This one is like available. We just got to connect. We just got to, finish the second act as well, and then we can do Mulani. So Mulani's one is going to be done. Then it's Kinich, and then it's probably
So you can't just tell anyone, right?
I haven't played her
On the
yet, so I don't know her
contrary,
name. It's
quite
the
the
next girl
opposite.
coming up,
The
who
legend and the clues needed to find the
who
island
may or may not
are
be
all
Kinich's
already known to the
mum.
public.
I think.
Oh! Well, then what's the problem? Well, I'm willing to answer your question in exchange for a favor. What do you think? Sure thing! Well, what do you need us to do? Then you have my thanks. Allow me to tell you some details.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll find it later.
I'll be honest, there are some among the tribe who are of rather base character. Not long ago, I received a report that a few of them were working together to scam visitors. As the chief of the tribe,
I mean, it says
I
9
was
days
very
though.
ashamed to
Isn't
hear
that
of
when
this. It's really hard
Kinich
to
is
believe
gonna be a
that can
banner?
happen. They are targeting tourists who wish to
weird.
visit that island. According to my sources, they would trick tourists into believing they are trustworthy guides before luring the tourists into spending a fortune for the sake of reaching the island.
classic?
They run a pretty sophisticated operation. They would always claim the scammed money is some kind of legal travel expenditure, so it's hard to use that to directly convict them. So, I was hoping to find someone who could approach them and pretend to get scammed. Doing so would allow us to gather the evidence required to bring them to justice. The problem is, they would certainly recognize anyone associated with me. which is
Well,
why
at
I
least they're
haven't
gating
been able to
content
carry
somewhat
out
then.
the plan yet.
Time gating, rather.
Oh, Paimon understands now. We're the perfect.
I guess that means that this will be a shorter stream than I envisioned, but maybe I can just do the world quest instead. I've got the
And as far as
Spires
I know,
one
you
already
two are
started
no pushovers,
accidentally
no matter
whilst I was
what
exploring.
nefarious schemes they may
And
come
there's
up
obviously
with,
this
you'll
other
be
world quest
perfectly
down here that
capable
I
of
could do.
protecting yourselves.
I might as well do it and just see how it goes because they can be a bit boring, but it's content and it's explorative content and it's
Wonderful.
it's lore and intrigue and new areas and stuff.
Whoa, that's a lot of Mora. Did we already earn a bonus? There will be plenty
Good
of
fucking
rewards
luck.
if you manage to catch those scoundrels.
Have you
This
been able to
Mora,
get all
however,
the
is for other purposes.
tribe tokens?
I'm sure some spending
Yeah,
will be required
before getting to
on your
100.
part before they lower their guard.
Because I've seen a
I certainly
lot,
wouldn't expect
and
you to
I mean
pay out
a
of your
lot of
own
stories where
pockets.
they've gotten every
So
chest they
please
can
use the
find,
Mora as
every
needed,
single
and
chest,
collect as
but they
much
haven't
evidence
gotten
as
all the
possible.
tokens they need to get into the secret
No wonder
cave
you're the
stuff.
chief. Seems like you've already thought of
And
everything.
goddamn,
Okay, we'll take it from here. I've marked the location of the scammers on your map. I'll leave the rest to you two.
ooh. You mean the one who never dies and all that shit? Yeah. Because like, yeah, I found the one that was somewhere around here. This one, I think it was that I found. And yeah, those are quite difficult. Those special bosses are quite difficult. I know that there is a really big boss fight here with the three Fatui members. that one's difficult. So far, I have done these two guys, the normal bosses, for the graffiti challenges, and they weren't that bad. They're actually quite good bosses. But yeah, the bosses that are in those, you know, prisons, they're like Hypogean Jowls from fucking Elden Ring. You just go in there and it's like, fight this huge fucking powerful beast. And the one that never dies is scary, apparently. And I can see why. Although apparently Jean solos him, if you make her right. Oh. Oh, there's a treasure over there.
This should be the place. Now let's see if anyone around here looks like a scammer. Oh, right. We should pretend we are innocent tourists with no idea about what's
Paimon,
going
just
on.
shut up sometime.
But
Seriously,
how
dude.
should we lure those scam? Good idea. Speaking of which, Paimon's dying to know what kind of treasures could be buried on the mysterious island. Wonder if anyone's ever really seen them before.
Ah! Are you two visitors from afar looking to visit the mysterious island?
Who the? Oh, looks like we managed to lure them out already. Oh, pardon. Is something the matter?
I just happened to overhear you two talking about the mysterious island. I assume
I have,
you two must
I
be
have found
tourists,
them.
brought here by the
But
legend and looking
I already
for
knew
the
what their deal was, and I was
Am I right?
like, nope, 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 nope.
Hello, Paimon is
Just
Paimon,
gonna
and
stay
this is
away
the
from them
traveler.
fuckers.
That's right. We were just getting ready to look for that island.
I don't think I've killed any of the
In that
local
case,
legends, to be honest.
As a qualified guide, I certainly cannot allow
Yeah.
you to embark on such
I
a
haven't.
dangerous journey.
If I have, I can't remember.
Huh?
As the legend says, if you can manage to reach the
Maybe something I'll do when I get a
riches
really
and
good team
glory
together.
will be yours for the taking. Be that as it may, the journey to the
Which,
island is full of
You
untold
know, if I could
perils
actually stop
and
getting characters I
dangers.
like and
It would be
building them,
nigh
I
impossible
might actually
for
be able to
any
build a
average
good team.
person to reach the island.
But now I've got Bennett
You
and
are
Kazuma,
in
so I could probably
luck.
make a really good team out of
Allow
that
me
combo
to tell
somehow.
you the purpose of our services. It just so happens that our mission
reckon
as
if I
guides
hold
is to
what I've got
help
now-
visitors avoid danger.
I've almost got
find
Bennett up.
shortcuts and
If
successfully
I
reach
put
their
Bennett
destination.
where Ningguang is, and replace Kokomi with Yelan, I might have a really good powerhouse there.
Please, there's no need to worry.
You get
This
just
was
hopefully just
one
enough
point
healing
I
from
had to make
Bennett that you
perfectly
can
clear.
survive long
Although
enough to
the
just
legend and
burn
the clues
everyone
to
down.
finding the island are known to everyone, the leads left behind by our ancestors
should also
are as enigmatic
use,
as riddles found on a lost treasure map. Only gods
Navia?
bestowed with the legacy of our ancestors can correctly decipher the clues.
Yes,
Tourists who
Zhang Yun would be
rashly
very good.
embark
I know
on
she's
their
coming
own
up eventually as
often wind
well.
up lost and
We'll see.
encounter
I kind of want to get
unnecessary
Raiden
dangers.
in the next one,
Huh.
because
He
you
actually
know.
sounds pretty convincing.
But I also
But
might
it
just
seems like fate
keep
has
saving
brought
until
us
I get
together. So, what say you
Uh,
to having me as your guide?
the Pyro Archon.
So how much will you charge us?
Not to worry. I don't intend to charge any fees.
So you'd be working for free?
For us, people of the Springs, guiding guests to the mysterious island is a great honor in and of itself, worth more than any amount of mora.
Smooth. Paimon almost wants to believe him.
Obviously,
Alright,
Paimon.
thank you. Then please, guide us onward.
Of course. Please, follow me.
Well, apparently the best Bennett team is Bennett, Zhangling, and a water guy with Kazuha. Well, apparently it's best to have it be Charles, but I don't know if Charles is coming up anytime soon. Where are we going? Over here? Okay. Might as well travail. Now, I did see a... Yep, there, I'll go do that one. Whilst I've seen it, so I don't miss it. But yeah, I think with my current collection, a good combo would be Kazuha, Diluc, Yalan, and then Bennett. Saw it. Oh yeah, it's that one. Yeah, I've done it already. Never mind. I didn't get S+, so that's probably why it's still there. Just there, though. Oh, you're going to be all on them? Alright. That seems like a really bad idea, because I can just do this.
Let's have some fun, shall we?
Yeah. For a second, let me just hop. No,
Rain of bullets!
yeah, yeah.
The tide rises! Yeah!
I mean, I got a fair bit. I got Zinchi.
Better than nothing.
Why do some of the chests just have a shit ton of stuff? What do I actually have in terms of the? Yeah, I have one of each fragment. 'Cause I'll be honest, I haven't exactly been doing much exploring as much as I normally would. Been fairly lazy about it all. Someone's taking pictures.
Huh? Are you two here to take pictures with the Koholosaurs?
Really? Can we?
Huh? Oh, you two must be here to seek insight from Atta, right?
Atta? Insight?
Shh, not so loud. Openly saying their name in such a manner will only cause them to loathe you.
Well,
I
apparently
apologize for not explaining earlier. As you can see, Atta
they
is the
only
elder
spawn in
Koholosaur.
certain
My
levels of chests.
senior
I think
here
it's
is responsible
precious
to serve.
chests.
Atta
Precious.
is highly respected
all the
among the
names again.
tribe and is far more knowledgeable than other Koholosaurs. They say that Atta has actually visited
Precious
the mysterious
and
island
above.
before.
I think.
Therefore, we
Or is
must
it just
rely
precious? I
on
don't know.
Atta's insight
Anyway,
to know
they
how to
they
get
spawn in only certain kinds of chests. You won't get them in a common.
But
I think it's just
how did we do
precious.
Can a
I haven't actually looked into it that much,
Koholosaur
just from what I've
talk?
heard about shit.
You need
So,
only slowly approach
You just have to look
Atta.
for every precious one, I
Once
guess.
Atta has confirmed your scent, they will provide their wise insight. In the language of the Koholosaurs, of course.
I'm
But
gonna fucking
no
kill
need
you.
to worry. The ability to interpret this language is one of the basic skills required of a guide from the people of the Springs.
I'm gonna fucking
I
end you.
can understand Atta's instructions and will lead you on the journey ahead.
Alright, then let's give it a try.
That'll be 10,000 mora per person.
It's not a lot.
In order for Atta to give us insight,
It is random,
they must
though. It is
recall
still
their
a little bit
past,
random.
which can be
Um,
extremely taxing.
there aren't
for
set
a
chests
Koholosaur. Cost to maintain their
that
health
you will
can
get
be
them out
quite
of.
high, you know.
It's just every
I'm
precious
sorry.
chest has a chance,
Such
and
expenses may arise in the process.
by the time
of
you get,
finding our
if you're on
way.
your your
But
last
as
precious
long as
chest,
we reach the mysterious
again, I'm not sure if
island,
it's precious
these
or not.
costs will be quite trivial in the
it's
end.
something like that. If you're on your last chest and you still haven't gotten all
There you
three,
have
then you will get it.
I knew there was no
But
such
it's
thing as a
otherwise
free lunch.
completely random. You will always get them. You will always get them. But it's possible that you are on your last chest to find, and you haven't got them, and that'll be the chest you need to get. So,
Oh,
yeah.
Paimon has an idea. She bets they've just made up all that stuff about the talking Koholosaur. But if we can get a receipt, that'll be proof that they're scamming tourists. With that kind of evidence, there'll be no doubt they're guilty.
What's taking them so long? Well, what do you say? I'll even throw in a group photo of you two with Atta. You won't ever find another deal like this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an unexpected bonus. Quick, let's pay the man.
Okay. I just checked. It's any precious or luxurious chest. So any precious or luxurious chest will have a chance of giving you one. And so if you haven't got it yet, and you only have like one precious or luxurious, then it will give you it. But you have to find them all. So you don't have to find every single chest, you just have to find every single precious or luxurious to be able to get them, if you haven't got them all. I think that probably counts the ones in the Shrine of Depths as well, I'm gonna guess. But
Oh, Anta really didn't try to bite us at all.
like, I've seen people
You
say
can
they
also
literally
pose
got them in
now
the
if you'd
first
like
3
a photo
chests,
together.
and it was quick as anything. So it is just entirely random. So yeah.
Oh, Atta is already speaking? Let me listen to what they have to say. Oh, I see.
Did you really get anything from that noise?
Of course. Like I said, only a guide like me can understand their language. Let's follow Atta's instructions and proceed to the next area.
Here's your group photo. I even packaged it up for free.
Any chance we could get a receipt for that?
No problem at all. Here you go.
Please, come with me.
We still have a lot of the chief's more to use. Why don't we keep up the act and gather some more evidence? Hyman's curious what other tricks these scammers are using.
I mean, theoretically, it should be fairly quick to get
These guys are going way too far.
the
He
Pyro
keeps
Treasure
coming
Compass
up
once you
with
start
some
doing
far-fetched reasons to make us
weekly
pay
quest.
for everything.
But like I said, I'm like a week behind, so I'm going to be a week behind
With all
everyone
the
getting their
evidence we have now, we
treasure
could
compass.
bring him straight to the chief and he'd definitely be convicted.
Here's hoping that the next
But
set of
after handing over all
tribes
that
don't come
more,
out before then.
Sorry to keep you waiting. After all the clues we've gathered, I've managed to find a shortcut to the island.
Oh, all right, then let's get going.
Yep, it's the same amount of time, so yeah. It's going to be when Kinich comes out with Raiden, and yeah, that's it. 84 pulls right now. Probably have more eventually. As we go on. When do we get to go up there and do all that shit? That really cool shit. Well, over here.
How about this? Take
How
a
about
seat.
that?
What's up?
Watch this.
Let's have some fun, shall we?
Stick around.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Stick around.
Oh, you're still not deep enough? Right. Let me help you swim. Boom.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to save up for anything
This is the
further
spot.
on, or try and
The
get
trails
Kinich
of
and
sunlight will
Raiden.
guide the way. Once you cross the rushing
continue
water,
saving up
the
for more
light
stuff.
of the setting
Yeah,
sun
it's difficult, innit? It's
shall
difficult.
reveal everything.
Ugh.
Atta's insights have
honestly, I
already
might just
pointed us
leave
to
it,
the destination.
because
it's just on the opposite bank.
I have enough characters now
You mean
to
we're
work on
almost there?
to get some good shit going that I should probably
But
just
there wasn't
stop
even
trying to get
anything
new
exciting
characters,
about this journey.
focus on the ones I've
As
got,
I've
and build
said
a really
before,
solid
this is
team.
a shortcut. If I
Because
took you on some
every time I get a new
arduous
character, I'm like,
path
I
after
must
all the
build them, I
more
must
you
spend money, get
that
them
would
to level
make me
80.
look like a
I
good
must go, I
guy,
must go,
don't
I
you
must,
think?
I must do it, and it's just
Anyway,
like,
there's no time to
I never
lose.
get like a
We need
full,
to get
solid,
there
good
before
team
sunset.
together. I need to, like, you know, really focus in on making a solid killer team, and I haven't done that yet. there a Colosaur nearby? Nope. Don't see one.
According to Otta's insights, this is the place. We're here.
You mean the mysterious island?
Yes, I've led you to the island just as I promised, which means it's time for me to say goodbye.
Hold on! Are you serious? This is supposed to be the island? Then what about the treasure? And look at these wooden signs and artificial lights! Even we can tell it's fake!
All that stuff about treasure is just part of the legend. I didn't make any promises about what you'd find, and who says a mysterious island can't look like this?
Huh. Since you seem to have
Precious
dropped
chest
the
over there.
axe, then there's no need for us to continue either. We were commissioned by the chief of the people of the Springs to gather evidence of your scamming activities. With these receipts, your scamming days are over.
You sure? Then what's written on those receipts?
Huh. Let's see. Huh?
Yeah.
Wait, all the
Alright.
writing has disappeared.
That's actually pretty cool. I like
took
that.
you
That's
all this way just to buy enough time for the handwriting to disappear.
That's
Even
a
if
pretty
you
good
were
scam,
to go back
I'm not
to
gonna
the
lie.
people you paid, you'd only find that they were using fake names, making them impossible to track down. You want to report me for scamming tourists? Then be my guest. I'll just say that I'm being falsely accused. With that settled, I'll be going now.
we could just kill you.
Ah, no, he's trying to get away! Let's go after him!
And kill him? Yes. Kill him. Yes. Kill him.
It's the chief!
What's the chief doing here?
I had dispatched others to secretly trail you. Thanks to you, we can finally convict him of scamming people.
Convict me? How? They don't have any evidence against me. Even as the chief, you can't just level accusations without any evidence, right?
Sorry to say it, but he got us. We lost all the evidence we had. Not to worry.
Ooh.
Let's search him first.
Hey, what are you doing? Keep your hands off me!
He might have the money that we gave him. That's probably evidence enough, right?
Yes, I see the mark. Looks like you already split the Mora before you let them here.
I knew it.
What do you mean?
The Mora that the Traveler and Paimon were using today were all provided by me. They all have a special mark on them.
You...
So, there must be an explanation why the Mora that should have been theirs ended up in your hands, right? There are no receipts to prove that any transactions took place, and you yourself just denied that there was a scam. So did you then take the Mora from them by force? Take Mora from others by force? Oh, that's an even more serious crime than scamming!
You... Ugh. All right. Sure, I admit that I coaxed them into spending a few times, but I wouldn't go as far as calling it scamming.
We have witnesses standing right here, you know.
Fine. Yes, it was all a scam.
Well, that was easy.
No wonder you're the chief of the tribe! I still don't understand how so many people have been getting duped by them. You need only stop and think for a moment to see through the whole thing. If he claims to be able to find a shortcut to the mysterious island, then why hasn't he just gone there and claimed the treasure for himself? Why even bother guiding others there?
Yep.
That's a good point. Speaking of, have any guides from the people of the Springs ever found the treasure of the mysterious island? I can answer this question along with your previous one about how to get there. The answer is actually very simple. There is no shortcut to the island, and most people don't even meet the requirement to ever reach it. If you don't meet this single condition, then even guides from the people of the Springs despite all of their abilities, will find it difficult to overcome the obstacles along the way. Which is exactly why, even though the clues to the mysterious island are open to the public, few have ever made it there.
There's a requirement? What is it?
Let me ask you something first. What do you think a real journey to the mysterious island should be like?
It should probably involve overcoming a lot of hardships with your companions before witnessing some breathtaking sights, uncovering a really touching story, oh, and scoring some super cool treasure at the end.
And therein lies the key point. Overcoming hardships with your companions. It's said that when the first chief set out to search for the island, the ones who accompanied him were not clients nor tourists.
It's a test of
but his
character.
closest friends.
Test of honor.
Legend also mentioned
And strength.
that only those
And
willing
victory.
to entrust their lives to one another will be able to reach the island together. Therefore, the requirement to reach the island is journeying with your closest friends. The kind of friends you would trust with your life.
So that's the key.
Yes.
From what I can see, you and Paimon are exactly those kinds of friends. The kind that would trust each other with anything.
You have
But
no idea.
unfortunately, neither of you are experienced guides. And if you were to hire someone else, then I'm afraid you could probably never place your lives in the hands of someone you met on a pure monetary basis.
That's true.
Which is where Mualani comes in.
But don't feel discouraged. I believe that this beautiful land that I call my home will not disappoint you. Whether it's remote islands or ancient ruins, I'm sure they can also provide you with plenty of exciting adventures. And let me tell you a secret. The elders once told me that beneath these very ruins lies
I was
the way
wondering what
to
that
reach
thing
the
was.
sky.
Chest over there.
Yeah, thanks for that. But knowing us, we don't give up so easily even when a place is supposedly impossible to visit.
Oh, I can understand. I won't stop you if you're still interested in finding the island. I just recommend finding a guide first who you could trust with your lives.
Maybe
A
someone
guide we
like
could trust with their
Mualani.
lives? Oh, who knows when we'll
Mualani?
meet someone like that. Oh, we could go find Mualani!
What I was
It
saying.
appears you've already made up your minds. Then I'll be taking my leave. My assistants will pay you for all your help. Thanks again.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye-bye!
Hang on. Right, there was a chest over there. Yeah, we want to get bread. More dings. More dings. I like the dings. This is why I really need to get a different camera. Are you? Huh. I think you're the, Hello. Master Trainer, yes. Hello. Shall we do the thing? Yes. Whoa, aim it right. Aim it right. Ah. I missed that one. Shit. There we go. Missed it. I got it. Damn it right. Oh, I did get it. Never mind. Oh, and we go on this. Oh, I missed a bit. Missed one. It's fine. SS. That's cool. Precious.
We'll need more where that came from.
Love a good loot explosion. I have found, I believe, the one for the Children of the Echoes. I don't think I found the one for the Canopy one, though. Maybe it's the other way around. I found another one, I'm just not sure which one it was. So that's over there. Okay. You know, I gotta say, I think, and I'm not even sure about this yet, but I do believe that a lot of the quests that require you to fight a bunch of enemies have a lot less enemies to fight. You know?
How about this? Take a seat. Right this way!
Really wish I had Natlan on my team right now, because I could just shoot them, but nope. But you can't just get up them, can you? No, right. Hang on.
Stick around!
No, hang on. Yeah, I'll get to it, don't worry. There we go. Can't aim them, but I can hope the auto target sorts it out. There we go. Very easy.
We should make the most of these supplies.
Now, I'm going to assume that the fragments are just going to pop into my chest. Not pick up those. I do believe from the angle that we were looking at, we were there, so there's a chest down there. Oh look, what is empty areas? Oh fuck. Alright, no. Not doing that today. I generally cannot be asked to have to fight them. Wow, you made a lot of noise. They're just so annoying to fight. They really are. Can we have fun? Oh, yeah, 'cause they use... Oh yeah, I got one of them. That's cool. Alright, so Scions of the Canopy blocks 9 days and 20 hours. So that will probably be when Kinich... That will be definitely when Kinich unlocks. Right? That's exactly the right time. When Kinich is in the game, that's when we get the third act of that one. This one is probably linked to... I can't remember her name right now because she's not technically out. But the other Children of the Echoes woman. The one that I'm pretty sure is Kachina's mum. So there's not even a... Jalonen, that's it, yes, thank you, Medman. I believe that she'll probably be the one that's linked to the last Children of Echoes quest. And obviously we can do this one now because we have Mesley. So yeah. I don't know. This game has either young or old. So... Maybe. Yeah, but we don't exactly know how that shit works anyway. Like, you know, Linny and Lynette are brother and sister. Basically twins, as far as I can tell. Yet, he's not anything. And she's a cat. So... it doesn't make sense. I think she's like a... She kind of has a rabbit-like tail? Is she like a desert hare or something? Well, no, because it's like... I don't know. Not sure what to call her. Yeah, no idea. Not that it makes much sense in the first place.
Sorry, we don't carry any black swimming floaters here.
But why? Black floaters look really cool.
I mean, there's a big question
may I
about
ask whether
Mualani
you've
as
had
well,
some
which is
bad luck
those
lately?
things on top of her head.
Well,
Are they
yeah,
part of
sorta.
her or
The
part of her
last pair
headband?
black floaters I bought ended
Because
up getting bitten by Koholosaur.
It's hard to
I
tell.
nearly drowned.
Like, is that just her hair?
This is why I
Are
want
those
to buy some new ones.
fins on her head?
I
Is she
knew
like
it.
part
I
dugong or something like
specifically
that?
asked an expert from the Masters of the Nightwind about this once.
Because I
Black
don't
floaters
know if they're
bring
part of the
bad
headband, because when we were at the springs
Really?
and she had a different outfit
Also,
on, she
have
still
you
had
by
them
any
on a
chance
different
become
set
a
of
mosquito magnet?
hairbands.
Or found yourself
So-
overheating? Maybe even suffering a little heat stroke?
Very strange.
Yeah, that's exactly how I've been feeling. It's all starting to make sense now.
In that case, I'd recommend either
Yeah.
pink or blue swimming floaters. According to the experts, bright colors can not only lift your mood, but also bring good luck. I'll even offer you a discount if you'd like. Just see it as a way of celebrating your luck taking a turn for the better.
You'd really do that? Then I'll take one of each.
You got it.
Also, seriously, does getting a vision somehow do something to your eyes? Because damn near every vision user has some fucked up eyes that just don't work
Hello
normally.
there.
It's
This
gotta
is
fuck with your eyes
Traveler
somehow.
Paimon.
Obviously, all the Archons also have weird eyes, and everyone from Khaenri'ah.
Was all that stuff you were saying just now really true? Do pink and blue floaters really bring good luck?
Of course. I know a friend who nearly drowned once, but because she was wearing blue floaters, a group of Koholosaurs came to the rescue and brought her back to shore.
Whoa, for real?
But let's get back to why you're here. Are you looking to buy some water sports products? Come on, don't be strangers now. I can give you whatever you need. You are guests here, after all. It's only natural for me to give some gifts to you.
No, we actually came here to ask you
I'm
to
still
be our
wondering about
guide.
what the markings on her are, how they're
Well,
made,
Come to the right
because
person.
they look
So,
like
where do you
tan
wanna go?
lights, but
We wanna
they
visit the
also
mysterious
glow
island from the
when
legend.
she activates her
The mysterious island.
her night soul,
Oh.
which means that
Do you have
they must
any
be on her
concerns,
in some way.
Mualani?
So they might either be like bleach lines, maybe,
I
like
assume
some
you're
sort of
already
technique to
aware
bleach
of
your
how
skin a bit.
difficult the trip will be.
Because she's
right?
not like she's super tan anyway.
The chief has already made that pretty clear.
She seems to have the same color skin as everyone does, regardless of if they're at springs or not. So I wonder if they're maybe like bleach lines or something.
Be able to reach the mysterious island.
Then I'll have to explain some things to you first. I learned all my skills as a guide from Uncle Nu, and he's the best guide in the whole tribe. But apparently, even he has never successfully reached the island. With a good guide to lead the way, a journey should usually be fun and pleasant. However, going to the mysterious island is different, and I don't know if I can guarantee that. But since it's you two asking, I definitely won't refuse. It's just my duty as a guide to explain these things before I officially agree to go on the journey.
Paimon thought this would be a piece of cake for you, but it seems like we're actually asking a lot. Paimon will feel really guilty to make a friend go through a bunch of trouble just for the sake of finding some treasure. Mualani?
Whoa, what's the hurry?
Come on, what are you waiting for? Kolo just got back to the tribe. I heard he found another underground ruin full of treasure.
Treasure? Treasure!
Oh, Kolo's back. Wait for me.
Who's Kolo?
Oh, he's currently ranked as the #1 guide in the People of the Springs. Besides the tribe's first chief, he's the only other guide who's ever made it to the mysterious island.
Really?
He's always out and about, so we don't get to see him often. Sounds like this is quite an occasion, though. Let's go check it out. Let me put up the closed sign first. Okay, come with me.
Let's go! kind of go in the opposite order of being able to finish them as to when we discovered the tribe. Although, well, actually no. We never really went to Science of the Canopy within the main story quest, did we? No. Whatever, let's go. You cannot tell me what to do.
The crystals you asked for can
Oh,
only be
he's
found
just
in
some
caverns
basic
deeper
bitch.
than 500 meters
Oh,
underground.
I was expecting someone
Here,
cool.
Have a look for yourself. As for the people you asked me to take along, they almost all got lost in a cave. Out of my
He's
sense
just a
of
normal
duty as
guy.
a guide,
Fuck
I
off.
brought them all back. Next time, just save the trouble and let me go alone.
Indeed. Well done.
I could at least given him a
No wonder
unique
he's the
outfit
best.
or something.
I wouldn't dare to go more than 200 meters down into a cavern.
I do like that they've given some
I
unique
wonder how much you made this time.
models for the
Wow.
chiefs,
It
at
really
least.
does sound like a super amazing guide. Do you think you could get some pointers from him, Lily? Who knows? Maybe he could save us some trouble on our trip to the mysterious island.
I've killed like a dozen of him
Ko'olo
already.
always treats
Well,
his
killed.
experience
I don't know.
like trade
Do we
secrets.
actually ever kill
He never tells anyone
human
anything
enemies?
about
They just
being a guide.
bamf and disappear like all the
Oh,
treasure hunters.
Okay.
I think we
But
killed
one day,
Fatui for sure.
I'll also be able to reach
'Cause they
the
go-
island.
They die and
Him,
dissolve.
right? Do you really think you'll be able to get his help?
But everyone else
Allow
just,
me to
you
do
know,
the talking.
uses an escape smoke.
You must be the top guide of your tribe. I have a commission that I hope you'd be willing to consider.
That guy sure looks familiar. Oh, aren't those two the scholars from Sumeru who were bitten by the Koholosaurs? They also wanted to go to the
Paimon,
mysterious
you have the
island,
memory
right?
of a sieve.
Seems they finally realized that they need a guide.
A
What the hell?
commission. Since you've obviously heard about my abilities, have you also happened to hear about my rates? If you're not intimidated by the price, then we can talk.
Yes, I've looked into everything I need to know.
Is that?
As long as the trip is a success, then the commission fees won't be a problem.
Oh? And where is it you want to go?
The mysterious island.
Is that?
Just as Paimon thought.
But first, please don't misunderstand. I'm no tourist. I wish to visit the real place.
You hear that? He wants to go to the island.
Is that Patrick
In that
Warburton?
case, Ko'olo's the
Because it
only one for the
sounds
job.
so much like Patrick
Journey to the
Warburton.
island requires a lot more than just a guide, right?
Since
But,
you
like-
want to visit the real mysterious island, then I'm sure you've also heard about the requirement for
Like,
our trip.
It
right?
sounds so similar, but
Yes, I know.
kind of sounds like
According to
someone
the legend,
trying to
only
sound
those
like
who are
Patrick
willing to
Warburton.
entrust their lives to one another will be able
I'm
to
not
reach
sure.
the island together. I must reach that island, even if that means putting my life in someone else's hands. I have
Kind of
made
weird.
up my mind.
It sounds so close to him,
Don't
but not
waste your
really.
words on me. The way I see it, the requirement is just a way to weed out those who do not have the skills to reach the island by themselves.
You...
Oh my god, it sounds so much like it.
You say you'd put your life in somebody else's hands? Ridiculous. Even if someone were to trust me with their life, they'd just be another burden. Let's look at it the other way around.
Every time
Why
he
would
ends a
I
sentence,
place
it sounds
my
like him.
life in the hands of someone whose abilities are far below mine. That is what the legend is really hinting at here.
Why
Many
does
guides in the
fucking
tribe have received
none
commissions
of
like
anything
this,
have-
only to end up bogged down by their incompetent clients long before reaching the destination. How do you think I reached the mysterious island? I made it because I chose
Oh,
to
okay,
go
that could be a possibility then.
alone.
Apparently his
Well,
son, Talon
I'm
Warburton,
different. I'm no
has already
ordinary
done
tourist.
some Genshin
That
characters,
doesn't
so
make
it could
much
be
of a
him.
difference to me.
Because it sounds...
You'll give up halfway.
Oh
at
my god,
best, which
it's so
is
close.
a waste of my time, and a waste of your commission fees. I can tell you're just looking to explore something new.
Oh, it's so weird.
If that's the case,
I
then you
love
can
it.
find another guide in the tribe. For example, new student over there.
What's up with that guy's attitude? Paimon
He's a
takes back
dick.
everything nice she said about him.
He understands that he's a basic bitch NPC
Goodbye.
guy, and thus has some issues about that, so he has to treat everyone like shit.
What's wrong? I'm only introducing a potential client.
That's
to you
my
because I
understanding
know you're
anyway.
a teacher. In fact, I'd say it's quite the opportunity.
Never mind that for now. I don't agree with your views on the island. Uncle New taught me that.
I know. You're just the same as him. You both obviously hope to prove yourselves, but still think that you have to follow the legend to the letter. Waiting for cumbersome client to find you before even trying to set off.
Mualani?
The rare ores I brought back are proof that I've been to the island. But as for New,
I'm gonna bet
where's his proof?
he hasn't been to the
Why
island.
don't you wait until he's actually found the island before you start using his views to refute me?
Seems like the kind of story where he wouldn't have actually been to the island because he's a fucking prick.
I'm really sorry. I just wanted to take you to see what the excitement was all about. I wasn't planning on getting into an argument with him again.
That Colo seemed to harbor some kind of grudge against you, Mualani. Or maybe your teacher.
Yeah. He's
I
probably
know.
jealous because
Quite
he
an
actually hasn't
impressive
been to the
achievement
island.
for my teacher, huh?
You know?
Even the best guide in the tribe can't stop talking about him.
Oh, I thought you'd be more upset.
Probably, yeah. Like, it just seems like that's
Of
the kind of way this
course
goes.
not.
Well, okay.
Uncle New has also argued with Ko'olo
It's
before.
partly because of his
I've already
attitude.
heard the same words
right?
several times now.
It's partly because of his attitude. It's also partly because I just kind of understand stories. You know? Like, it just seems like the way that this story would go would be that he would not have actually been. Because he's so braggadocious about it. Also the fact that this whole idea of, oh, you can only get there with friends or trusted ones. They wouldn't say that if it wasn't true. Like, it kind of seems like... Again, it's one of those things where, generally, the myth or the legend or the idea about it tends to come true. Because it's been said by your friends and such. So, we'll see, we'll see. But that's just my thoughts right now.
That's right. It's just that I've always seen the journey as something
It's just,
super
you know,
important and not to be taken lightly.
I know
I
a
was
lot of
really
tropes,
surprised when
and
you asked me to
Genshin
be your
definitely,
guide today.
whilst it does throw you a few curveballs now and then, it's not exactly diving off the edge when it comes to tropes and stuff. It does stick to a lot of the
After telling you
particularly
about all
popular
the
ones.
dangers with such a serious phase, I didn't make you think that you're causing me trouble, did I?
like, you know, I think it's I can't remember what the exact trope is, but the one I'm talking about is like
No, please don't.
all
do that.
legends are true trope
Actually, that
kind of
is
thing.
also a part of what
Where it's
Uncle
like, oh
New
yeah,
taught
we
me
had the
as a
story
guide.
about if you did this
The
and you did this,
difficulty
and
of
then
the
you would get
trip
this,
is
and it's
the
like,
very
oh no, it
first
turns out
thing
that's
that
actually
needs to
true.
be clearly laid out to
You
the
know?
group. If you want a chance of reaching the destination together, you must first reach a consensus on the amount of effort that will be required. I always felt that my teacher is no less skilled than Ko'olo. But Uncle New has never been to the island, so Ko'olo always uses that to push us down.
So I reckon that
As Uncle New's student, I've always wanted to complete the trip
my
to prove
my
his skills.
belief about how
It's
the
a
Archon
pity
quests are
that
going to
I've
go
never had
is
the chance.
chapters 3 and 4 are going to be about us
If you don't need
gathering
to be
the
our
next
guide,
two
we're completely
heroes
willing to trust you
from
with our
wherever
lives.
we need to gather them,
What the hell?
and
We're
then
now
Act
traveler
5
and
will
his
be
trusted
us.
companion.
Yeah,
Definitely be able
Act
to
3 and
find
4 will be us
mysterious
gathering the
island.
next two
Then you can
heroes.
come back and
Act
teach that
5 will be
Colo a
us
lesson.
going into the abyss and
Oh, Paimon.
you know, kicking
Come
their
on,
ass
Bring it in.
or something like that. That's how I reckon it's going to go.
Aw, you're making Paimon blush.
That's just my guesses right now. I like to guess. Like I said, I really ought to
Alrighty
change
then.
my
If
name
we're
to
gonna
like
go,
Ditz the
we should start
Speculator, because
preparing
that seems
right
to be all
away.
I do when I'm in these
I've
kind of
already
games,
had
is I
the plans for this
speculate
trip
about where we're
written
going to go
out for
next.
some time.
And half the time I'm right. And even when I'm wrong, I'm generally not that far
it's
off.
that scholar guy. Paimon almost forgot he was still
Like,
here.
I already guessed that,
Scholar guy?
oh,
My
fucking hell,
name
God,
is
yeah.
Varamdra. Please use it.
I didn't expect to see you again, Traveler in Paimon.
Oh, and it's that lady too. Hello again.
Excuse me, Miss Guide. Since we've been referred to you,
Yeah, so,
would it be okay for us to join your journey?
yeah, we need a twist. There's
I'm
always a
Natlan.
twist.
Just call me by my name. As for whether or not you can come along,
I'd already guessed, because when we came across
I'm
the
sure you've
first
already heard
Statue of the Seven,
requirements.
and it was
We've only
mentioned
just
that
met,
the
and
current
I'm not
Pyro
sure you're
Archon
cut out for this
looks a lot like the statue of the
path to the
Archon on the
mysterious
Statue of the
island
Seven. I
is
was
a
like,
grueling
oh,
one.
okay. So all the Pyro Archons up till now have all been
I
humans that all
admit
got turned
after
into
coming
Pyro
to
Archons,
Natlan,
right? They were filling the role. This one is the real one, because now we need the real one back. You know? Now, obviously, I was kind of half right. She is also a human that got turned into an Archon, but she is the like original Pyro Archon in a way. She is an old Archon, now come back with her full power. So I kind of guessed that already.
Of being our guide. And even if something were to happen to us, your reputation as a guide won't be tarnished as a result. How does that sound?
If you accompany us, then you are a member of the team. I could never agree to such a careless deal. Oh, don't tell me you think I'm the
pretty
same
sure,
kind
like...
of person as Ko'olo.
So you still refuse?
Because if you think about the Fontaine quest, like,
Fine. Karia,
like I said, I guessed fairly early on that Farina wasn't the real Hydro Archon, right? I guessed that pretty early. The twist was that Focalor, the actual Hydro Archon, was basically deciding to kill herself, free the power of the Archon, to give back to Nouvellette, and we get back the Hydro Dragon, and then he can fix everything. That was the twist. So yeah, there's got to be a twist to the Archon's plan, or there's a twist into how the Abyss was able to infiltrate so far into the Nightlands.
Don't say that.
And do all the shit they're doing.
It would be inappropriate to bring along two strangers I just met. There is another solution. How about this?
Because we still have no hint as to what,
near the tribe's southeastern side.
where the
I'll see you there.
Pyronosis is.
So you've decided to accept my offer?
We have no idea what the Capitan is talking about when it comes to the promise that was made 500 years ago. Whether that involves whatever happened with Canria or whatever happened with the Pyro Archon's plan. There's a lot of questions to be answered right now, and so any of them could be related to the twist.
Plan?
You know?
Very well then.
Wonderful. On behalf of both
I mean, you gotta think about it. Like Sumeru's twist was, oh yeah, Recruit of Artists still technically alive, and we have to kill her to fix the problem.
Pretty sure only Mulan
I guess Inazuma's twist was that Raiden A also isn't really the Electro Archon. And all the bullshit with visions and all that stuff. There's been lots of twists, man. Lots of twists. Always at the last minute. And I mean, obviously everything's still gone to what was intended, but there's always been something that is revealed right at the last minute. And, you know, that's how good the game actually is when it comes to story. We gotta go in there. Right.
Time to go.
By the way, I don't know if I meant to get in the way that one was up, but I had to climb up the whole way. And it was so annoying. Oh, I think I can guess how I was supposed to get it. Oh. Ah. Oh, right, that. So that was her shot. It's the other side shot. Okay. So I was going the right way the first time.
Hey, Alafa. I've got some business for you.
We've been over this before. The name's Yellowpath.
I know. It's just that Lafa sounds so much cuter.
Well, since you're the customer here, I guess whatever floats your boat.
I need a camping tent with all the accessories. Only the best you've got.
Why would you buy a camping tent and a fishing shop?
Just so you know, a full tent according to your standards is gonna be pricey.
Yeah,
is
whatever.
Your client covering the bill?
How much are we talking?
Don't worry about the costs. I'll take care of it.
I feel like the tribe stories are what we're getting instead of character stories.
Ahem. Let's make this clear, Traveler and Paimon. We're not working together like this is a hired commission, are we?
Oh, no! We're traveling as close friends who trust each other with anything!
That's what I thought. Honestly, I can be a little picky when it comes to camping equipment, and I don't want my friends to be paying for me. But don't worry, it's not that expensive. We're ready, Laugh.
Oh, that last 10%, especially when the 10% doesn't actually mean
well, 200,000 more.
when the 100% doesn't actually mean 100%. I fucking hate that shit.
Just imagine us in the wilderness, okay? We can either sleep out in the open, tired and weary, or simply spend a week's worth of pocket money and completely solve that problem. I'd say that's a great deal.
You call that a week's worth of pocket money? Are you rich, Mulani?
That's not important. We still need to buy some equipment from another store. Come with me.
I actually might be 2 weeks behind everyone else on weekly quests. Sure. Anywho. I wanted to... It's like, I finally got the fucking Electro Treasure Compass, right? And I was like, oh, I'm probably going to be able to find... Because honestly, I got most of Inazuma pretty close. You know, I already had these 2 out of 100. This one was pretty high. This one was pretty high. And this one was there. But now that I got a treasure compass, I've went around all this bloody place, using the treasure compass as I go, and found nothing more. Nothing more. So, even when you have the treasure compass, it's still not... I really, really wish that the treasure compass would point to things that aren't just chests. It would actually point to, you know, events and puzzles and stuff, because it's basically useless then, because you could never get to 100%, which, again, 100% does not mean 100 fucking %. Why? I was doing some shit up in Mondstadt, and I found chests all along this little ridge here. All along I found about 4 random common chests, a Sealy, and then I found a time trial up here that I completely missed. It was up on this mountain, I believe, maybe this one. And I just missed it. And, you know, I've had that treasure compass for years and never been able to use it to find that shit. They really need to upgrade it, man. Because it's not like it doesn't come... It's not like it comes easy to everyone. I mean, no one's actually gotten the Pyro treasure compass yet, so... It might find out that that actually does do that as well.
Grandfather, you know.
Because you're still young, Uncle On. Hey, can you help me find something kind of rare? I can negotiate the price. What do you say?
All right. What are you looking for?
A record player. Specifically, the kind that's convenient to take camping.
Oh, that model is pretty rare indeed.
Specifically, the kind
Thought
that's
it'd be nice to keep it as a prized collectible in the shop.
Uncle On.
Just don't break it, okay? I'll even buy it back from you when you're done with it.
Thanks, Uncle On.
A record player? Does that mean we need to buy some records too?
Yep, and that's our next stop.
Each act is definitely longer than the last one.
Mualani? Have you finally decided to release a record of your own?
You'd be the first I'd sign with if I ever did, but not today. I just want to
Of course
buy
I got music
record.
players.
The one
What is
you've
this?
been keeping from customers and listening to in secret.
That's a pretty rare record, you know? Besides, I haven't even finished listening to that one yet.
Maybe I can think of a way to connect you with a friend from the Masters of the Night Wind to release a record.
Whoa, then we could produce some really wild tunes. You've got a deal.
Nice. That's the record also accounted for.
What do we need it for anyway?
Well, I asked a friend from the Masters of the Night Wind for some advice once, and apparently, playing this song at night is an effective way to keep travelers safe and sound.
Is that really a thing? Well, if it doesn't cost much, that's a nice way to make the trip a little more pleasant.
You know how it goes, Mualani. 20,000 mora for this record. That's the best I can do.
Deal.
Looks like Milani really is rich.
That should be about everything we need to buy. Next is... Ooh, I'm getting kind of nervous.
What's wrong, Milani?
Next, I need to find my teacher and get the map to the island. Besides the legend left by the first chief, there's also a map. Well, not just a regular map, it's more like a treasure map. It's full of strange symbols, almost like it's a part of a big puzzle. Guides must draw from their experience to decipher the map's meaning and understand the route. The chief made several copies of the map and distributed them to the first members of the tribe. The copies were to be passed down to future generations, so usually a teacher will pass their copy to their student. Which brings us to today. The day I officially asked Uncle New for his copy of the map.
Whoa. Hearing that is also making Paimon feel a little nervous. Sounds like it must be a pretty serious moment.
Yes, but the thought of having you two by my side somehow makes me feel a lot better. We won't let Uncle New down, right?
That's right! Let's go and find him together!
Oh, it's just gonna work. Still want to know what the hell's up with those islands. I'm gonna assume that's got to do with the world quest. Because it always does. Weird like stuff in the world always has something to do with the world quest. Always the case. Holy shit! One of you is here. What are you doing here? Nice. I still haven't done most of the world quests in Fontaine. I've been really lazy lately. I think I burnt myself out trying to explore all of Sumeru, and that, you know, burnt out my treasure hunting
right through me, as always.
Energy.
Did you forget that you had mentioned
Been playing a lot of
these two to me
Swaltor
before?
on the background.
The ones who went to the Night Kingdom with you. In some sense, you could say that you've already trusted each other with your lives. It's just that
I was expecting you to be older.
Things are a little complicated now.
Huh?
Do you think that I'm still not ready yet, Uncle New?
No, I believe you are the best guide in your generation. It's just that I'm not ready yet. After all, the journey to the mysterious island is no easy feat for any guide of the
I like
people
how they
of the
just keep calling
Springs.
it the Mysterious Island just if it doesn't have a name or
worried.
anything.
Don't worry. With our help, Mualani will definitely be able to find the mysterious island.
Yeah. This time I'll definitely be able to prove that Ko'olo is no better than Uncle New.
Don't misunderstand. Since you've made up your minds, I won't try to stop you. It's just... Please listen to your teacher's words once more, Mualani. Our mission as guides has never been to prove anything. There is only one thing we must do. Guide tourists safely to their destination.
I understand, Uncle New.
In that case, you may have the map. Also, take this with you.
What is it?
It's a talisman. Take good care of it. You must return it to me when you get back from the mysterious island.
Was this made with spinel fruit? For some reason, this doesn't look like a regular spinel fruit to me.
Right, which is precisely why it's so effective.
You really know me best, Uncle New. Alright. Traveler and Paimon, tomorrow we'll set off. Make sure you get some good rest tonight.
Yay! Paimon can't wait for another adventure!
It does look like it. Anywho, should probably only buy the extra. Oh, more waiting. We're waiting and waiting. Oh, why are we all waiting? Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is definitely taking the place of character stories for sure. No doubt, no doubt. I'm wondering what this was for. Llamas. It's a frog. Nope, it's not. It's a Colosaurus.
Traveler, Paimon, over here.
Look like a frog.
You're here, Milani! Oh, and those strange scholars are here too.
Good morning, you two.
Morning!
So when are we leaving?
Seems you're as excited as a child before the start of our journey.
I just want to get down to business as soon as possible. You know this is no leisurely spring stroll, so I hope we can all act a little more professional.
Don't worry, I'm a very professional guide. Our journey to the mysterious island has officially begun.
Nice.
Yay!
First, do you all see the statue here?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
We've been wondering about
Is
that for a
it
while.
an important clue?
Well, no, it's not a clue at all. He was the first chief of the people of the Springs who came back from the mysterious island and set up this place. It's a monument. The first thing we need to do before we set off is to touch the statue and pray to our ancestors. This will make our journey to the mysterious island smoother.
Is there any theoretical basis to support that claim?
A theoretical
nice.
basis?
Not that far.
My teacher taught me it's an
The
essential
one
step
for
before
the
heading
Children
to the
of the
mysterious island.
Echoes is pretty much right before their actual entrance.
Very
The
good.
one
You
for...
didn't try to argue with me over something that you
I
aren't
found the one for the
knowledgeable
spring, but I
about.
can't remember where.
That's very professional
And
of you.
they're generally not that
but
far
since
away
this
from the
practice
actual
doesn't have
village,
an
I believe.
empirical basis, I won't be able to include it in my thesis.
Come on, everyone. Greetings to my ancestors. As your descendant, I'm about to follow in your footsteps and witness your accomplishments. Allow me to depart under your gaze and return under your protective watch.
It really feels like we're about to embark on a great adventure!
Now, please get ready. We're going to look for the first clue.
Cool.
Speaking of which, where should we look for the clue?
At a place where many gather.
Yeah, let's just see if
Like
we
a
can find
party.
anything around here.
Huh?
You know what I'm glad that we haven't seen in ages? Those fucking flowers that you pop off and then you got to shoot all the balloons. God, they're just so annoying to find because they're invisible. They're basically invisible. And finding them all was annoying. I'm glad that they don't do them anymore. They haven't done them since Leeway, I believe. I'm not sure if they were in the one, but I'm pretty sure they weren't. Yeah. Yeah. Through. Copy that.
Let's hope you put up.
Where's this gonna go? No, I've done this. I think I've done this. I might have done this. I'm not sure. No. Nothing's on it, so I might have done this already. Nope, that was just a shortcut, I guess. How do I get to... Is it just a drop from a different height? I hope not. That would be boring. That makes sense. Yeah. Oh, I can go back down. That's good. There. I can make it with my full build. Of course, I could send you to Kachina and have her travel me up there, but okay, maybe I won't make it. Need some stamina. This is going to be a close one. I just go into the last one until I get the last little bit. Go for a jump. I might be able to make it. Oh, baby. Now that's what we call skill. Oh, look. Okay, I want to grab. Doesn't seem to be. What's that box? No, I guess I gotta switch to the Yonkasaur anyway. But I need the fangs to upgrade the graffiti weapon. It's not even the last frickin' 2% though, it's a fake 100. Never really 100 though. Sucks. I still don't know if fucking Oculi add to your. Oh, this is interesting. I don't know if Oculi contribute to your percentage or not. I've never seen it go up because I found an Oculus. Oh, bollocks.
It's time to pull the trigger.
Oh, the Abyss wings do look good on her, don't they? I wonder if we're going to get a cube over there, or if it's going to be another used for certain events zone. Oh, son of a bitch! I know. Damn it! It's probably linked to getting that guy. So where is he then? Where are you? There we are. You leave him alone, you!
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Fly, my pretty! Fly, my pretty! Thank you. know, it's nice to have something different from the sea leaves, you know? I wouldn't say they're better, but they're at least different, you know? And they're a bit easier to spot, because, you know, they don't blend in as well. Well, actually, no. CDs were never that hard to spot. It was, CDs were never hard to spot. It was where they went that was hard to spot. So if you saw a CD, great, but, you know, it's a lot easier now to see where they've got to go, and then you can be like, oh, there's one of those around here. I should go find them. Because some of them hide in chests, like assholes. You don't want to fight. I definitely don't want to fight you yet. Of course. All that effort for nothing. No, I'm not fighting him when he's already activated his fucking shield. God, I hate shields so much. Really hate those shields. I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna use a few buffs. Just to make it a bit easier. I need to do some cooking. I need to rebuild my storage.
Let's try not to disrupt them.
That was not my intention. God damn it.
Wow,
Oh well, guess we're not fighting him.
Kaholosaurs here.
As expected, the first clue is related to the Kaholosaurs.
When people from outside the tribe get a copy of the map, most can deduce that the first clue is related to the Kaholosaurs. But they often end up looking in the wrong direction.
Okay, maybe this will take a bit
When
longer.
the first chief created the map,
I really thought
he
that
left
the
a special mark for
third
this
quest would be as
part.
short as the ones that we
It's a
already had,
code
but
that the
no,
tribe
this last
uses to
act
indicate
definitely
a
seems to
herd
be
of
like,
So
you know,
it'll be impossible to
the
gain
character
any
story,
leads from
and
just
is
finding
the length
one
of
or
a
two
character
stray
story would be.
Kaholosaurs.
You're a real pro at this move.
At least I don't have to use any of my keys for it.
But according to the information I've been able to find, Kaholosaurs don't like gathering as herds unless it's to compete for the hot springs.
So let me tell you a secret that only a guide from the people of the springs would know. It so happens that wild Kaholosaurs periodically gather in the valley up ahead. It's almost like how our tribe gathers together for festivals. Still, as soon as the season changes, the herd quickly disperses again. Unless you're a guide who's always running across Natlan, it would be very rare to ever witness such a thing.
This is a thing? I need to note this down right away and include an explanation as a part of my thesis.
Oh, Sumerians.
According to what I've deciphered from the map, a clue
Sumerians?
is hidden deep in that valley.
No.
To get there, won't we have to get through the herd of
Sumerians?
Kaholosaurs?
Who knows?
We'll have to think of a way to sneak past without startling them. They're gathering together with their friends, so I'm sure they don't want to be disturbed.
You mean we're going to have to walk through the Kaholosaur herd? That feels a little...
Yeah, they're not that
We've agreed
dangerous.
to work
I can
together.
take 'em.
Everyone should do their part. However, Karia has been attacked by Kaholosaurs before, so this isn't an ideal plan for her. But it shouldn't be a problem at all for me. Let's have Karia wait here, and I'll take over all the tasks that were supposed to be entrusted to her.
No worries. We don't need everyone to go. We actually need someone to stay and look after the luggage, so we'll leave that to you two. Traveler, Paimon, please come with me.
Is that so? Then that works out perfectly.
Oh, bitch.
And now I understand how much you care for your assistant scholar. Follow me and stay close. Oh no, we've been spotted.
I followed you!
Let's back off and try again.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Kaholosaurs sure seem on guard. We'll never get through.
Kevin, you've already used the information provided by the map to deduce that the clue is in that valley. Why don't you simply chase them away? You're pretty strong, aren't you?
First of all, the elders of the tribe have always warned us to never hurt the Kaholosaurs. Doing so will almost certainly bring bad luck. And secondly, You can't just show up and intrude on others' gatherings, much less make them leave. That's just terrible.
But on what basis?
Okay. So can we figure out another way to enter the valley?
There must be a way to enter the valley without startling them. It'd take a while for me to come up with a solution on my own, so I'd like to ask everyone to help come up
I'm
with
also
some
going to guess.
Let Paimon think.
I'm also going to guess.
Oh, is there a detour
Speculate.
or another way around?
Speculate.
According to the map, the
That-
clue is right in the middle of the Kaholasaur herd.
She is doing
Even if
this
we try
on
to
purpose.
approach from the other side, we'll just run into the same problem.
She is setting up these
This is tricky.
Karya,
events
I've noticed that you only talk when
to
you're trying to
create
help
a
smooth
sense of
things
connection
over
between everyone,
Ramdra and the others.
to create
I'm sure you must
a
have
sense
some
of
ideas of
cohesiveness
your
and
own,
friendship.
so why don't you share them
because
with
that
us?
again is what is needed to find the island.
Alright.
Which again makes me think that
When
fuckface
Ramdra
McGee
decided to look
did
for
not get
leads
to the
on
island because he has no
Kaholasaurs,
friends because
I
everyone
wanted
hates
to
him and he
help.
sucks.
And so I also looked up some information
That's
about
what I
the
think.
creatures. I discovered something very interesting. We thought that the Kaholasaurs relied on their hearing to track their prey, but they also possess a very keen sense of smell. But I'm not sure how useful that information is.
Oh. That was actually very useful, Miss Karya.
You can just call me Karya.
In that case, please stay here and keep an eye on the luggage. Traveler, Paimon, come with me. I've got an idea.
I still want to know what this is about. Like, I feel like it should be something, but I don't know. It just seems so prominent and, you know, in your face that I can't believe that it wouldn't have something to do. Yeah.
Found it.
What's this?
Seaweed, sort of.
The key to making our way through the herd. If
Landweed.
the Kaholasaurs have a keen sense of smell, then even if we try to sneak around and stay
Hey,
out of sight,
Vezril, how's
they'll
it going?
still notice us once we get close enough. But this plant can help us solve that problem, because its fragrance is very similar to the scent of a Kaholasaur. We can apply the plant's extract to our bodies and trick their sense of smell.
So, we're gonna rub plant juice on ourselves?
Don't worry, it's also good for your skin.
Yeah, probably would be.
Oh, Paimon feels all wet and slimy. But this actually does smell like a Kaholasaur.
Perfect. Okay, let's try to make our way through again.
Kind of ended up doing a character story here. Goddamn. No dashing. It seems.
Be sure to stay out of sight.
Try. I will follow you.
What's that sound? Careful.
It's a baby.
Oh, it's just a young Kaholasaur. Don't worry, this little one doesn't pose
When do
any
they
danger.
turn their arms into giant fucking claws? Because those are just flippers right now. That's a awfully radical transformation from what. And also, they've got like a fin on top of their head. They have a very interesting maturation cycle. That's for sure.
How could there be so many here? We can't get through.
Look, all I had to do was teleport up there, and we could have dropped down to where we need to go. Bloody ridiculous this is. All this palaver over this, we could have just teleported over there. Dumb Kaholasaurs. Again, I believe truly that this is all a ploy to deepen connections and, you know, create a team.
Follow me and stay close.
I will question everything. I will question every single thing about this fucking game. Don't tell me what to do. I am the speculator and I will always speculate. I need to start putting something on screen that is like all the things I'm guessing, and see if they're correct.
What are they doing?
Maybe when things start to get boring, they gather together and talk about
Of course, the
something
problem with
fun?
that though is if I change my name to the Speculator,
can't
I have to come up with a whole different set of like art and shit that actually makes sense. I don't know how that would work. Like, if I was called the Speculator, I couldn't use like Vikings anymore, could I? I'd have to come up with something completely different. I'd have to come up with a different name for everything.
They were definitely trying to scam us.
That's a lot of work, and I don't do a lot of work anyway.
On the rock? It
Ooh,
looks like
graffiti.
some kind of drawing.
I've heard that there is a type of moss that changes color when it reacts to the biological signals released by Caholosaurs. But to trigger that sort of reaction, you'd need a huge number of Caholosaurs. That must be the clue!
Should we take a picture?
Oh, the flash might disturb them. Let me try to copy it down.
It's a... What? It's a bunch of swirls.
So we've passed the first stage of the journey now, right?
How can you
I
figure out
see.
anything from
Had
that?
we chosen to drive the Caholosaurs off, then we never would have found this lead. Seems there was a logical basis for everything you said after all.
Has he always been this way, Miss
No,
Carter?
no, I might be wrong still.
He's just obsessed with his research.
Do I really deserve
That's
to be
all.
the Speculator if I
At
don't
least
get
this
every
has
single
shown
thing
that my
right?
judgment is
I don't know.
correct. I've proven my trustworthiness. And so, there should be
Not sure.
no need for us to argue next time.
Yes, I understand. And I suppose that'll help us avoid wasting time.
Ulamani really knows how to lead our
Bezrel, did you see that I'm affiliate now? It's fucking awesome. I can do a proper schedule now.
Next, we'll need to use the lead we found to uncover our next destination. Now,
It's gonna be sick.
what does this pattern represent?
The mountains, maybe? We gotta go to the mountains that they spiral upon over there.
Hard to
God, I
tell.
wish I had a thing to move around.
Doesn't have any idea what it's trying to get at.
Aha! I got it. Though the lines are kind of rough, I can still see that they represent the boundaries between the water and the land at Jadeskirt Knoll. We
Sure.
can use this to fill in the hole on the map and find our next destination.
Really? You got all that just from some rough lines?
Well, intuition is also a part of it. Maybe I've just seen too many maps as a guide, and now it's easier for me to pick up on patterns like that. All right, break time is over. Let's get ready to move.
Seriously though, I actually, like, I somehow care more about being able to do a proper schedule than I do being able to make money. Oh fuck, I went to go mount up then, and I was like, nope, shit, wrong game. Wrong game. Let's switch back to Hoo-Ha.
This world.
God damn it! That fucking... No, you can only set, like... If I set something for Monday, right? Then it will be every Monday. So if I set Genshin at 9 o'clock Monday, it would constantly go for every Monday from that point onwards. With Affiliate, I can do it date by date by date. So I can set, like, a full week without it just automatically doing the next week as well. So I can plan weeks ahead without having to worry about it confusing the system. Plus, you can, you know, you can put a bit more detail into it as well, I think. Which is much better. I mean, yeah, you can still kind of get the same effect, but it's less annoying if you don't have to, like, constantly re-delete the week every time you want to do a different kind of week. Yeah. Am I supposed to fight him with the Colosaur? Because I'm not doing that. It's hard enough to fight him normally. Nope, that's not what I want. I want... Make sure Dalek is fully healed. And mash in some upgrades. Because this is... That is the wrong person. I didn't want the Traveller. I wanted Kazuha. See, they look so similar. I got confused.
Want me to come along?
Alright. Hate these guys so much. Unleash hell. I hate you, I hate you. Like, the shield wouldn't be so bad if they also didn't drain all of your energy. Fuck you. You little dog too. Probably get an electro when I find it, really, but. Fucking fire is good enough. Just takes ages. Well, I kind of took a week off because I had some issues going on, and I haven't exactly been focusing on Genshin in my free time anyway, so I'm a bit behind when it comes to exploration. I haven't really gathered as much as I would normally at this stage of time in playing an area. So yeah, I got some work to do. Been playing too much SWTOR.
Watch this!
Why are you here? Holy shit, that's straight up there. Oh, you hold on.
Forget it!
Oh, okay, so this is going to actually do something then. What are we going to fight?
So, where do we go next?
I'm not completely sure yet. The map seems to indicate there's a mechanism here that crosses the water. But I still need to think about what these lines might be referring to.
I knew it! My theory was correct!
Sounds like he's got something to say again.
If you have any suggestions, then please feel free to share.
I believe the mechanism that the lines are indicating is a spirit way.
That is a possibility. But I don't remember anyone from the tribe setting up a spirit door around here.
According to my theory, it might not have been set up by humans. The dragons living in Natlan also used a similar device,
Good
long
point.
before the humans. Speaking of which, the spirit doors your tribe uses may have been built imitating the dragon ones.
Oh, I remember now. Uncle New did mention this possibility to me before.
After learning about the legend, I realized that it was connected to my research.
By the way, this is the first
And
time anyone's brought
I
up
looked
anything
below
about
related
spirit doors.
information.
So,
even though I haven't found an
cool,
exact route to the mysterious island, I'm fairly certain I've deduced the
Unless it's part of the broad
geographical
quest.
features of the island's surrounding areas. Firstly, it's at an intersection between water and land. And secondly, there should be a high concentration of phlogiston. My research indicates that the Spirit Way was originally a natural phenomenon caused by the flow of phlogiston. Therefore, the area must contain many potential.
I mean, it's probably
spirit
that
ways,
thing over
and
there.
The dragons who lived here in ancient times may have left behind some devices to control them.
You mean that thing over there?
Amazing. Now it all makes sense.
Now everyone's contributing.
I'm just
to the
saying.
theme.
You flatter me. If my theory is correct,
If that's
we should
not
already
ancient
be very
technology, I
close
don't
to
know
the
what is.
mysterious island. Once you've unlocked the mechanism, we'll be able to derive the island's location.
All right. Then let's start searching for the dragon's spirit door.
That's just a quick and easy name. I won't be able to include it in my thesis. Given the dragons used the device long before the humans, we should stick with a name that references no human concepts. Calling it a phlogiston node would be much more appropriate.
Then let's start searching for the phlogiston node. Speaking of which, what does it look like exactly?
If I'm not mistaken... Look that way!
Yeah, the giant pyramid.
Whoa! It started glowing! This should be it, right?
Looks like we can activate it once we get close enough. The light does remind me of a spirit way. But according to the map, there should be 2 more phlogiston nodes. let's keep searching, everyone.
Sure. I do find it cool that you can just look over and see all sorts of bullshit going on over there. Because, like, obviously, when you're here, you can look over and see all the... Well, actually, when you're in Fontaine, you can look over and see all that shit. The giant fucking magical tree. And then when you're over here, you can see the giant fucking pyramid that I fixed. It's just... Oh, it's so cool. Like... One thing I am really just cannot wait for is the fact if you go over here, you know, you can look over there. Let's just go off the top of this bit here, a bit of a better view. Yeah, I know it's going to be dark, but whatever. Look at that over there. That is right on the border. Right on the border of stuff that we can't get to yet. That looks like an entire city. I am no doubt that is one of the tribes' villages.
Really
that is one of the tribes.
With you next time.
I am putting it down. I will bet any money that is a tribe. Okay? And then we got the giant fucking volcano that keeps going off and exploding on everyone, which may or may not be involved with our little dinosaur buddy. So we've got the volcano over there, a new village there, I'm guessing, and then whatever the fuck that is also like just a weird new area. So that's one area. That's going to be one zone, and then this is going to be either a new tribe city, or it's going to be like an enemy stronghold. But it's too big to be an enemy stronghold. Most enemy strongholds aren't that big. That looks to me like a new tribe village.
How about
you know?
take a rest while I go back?
So I reckon, yeah, we got... Yeah, see this what I mean? You can see the big tree over there. So yeah, we got broken up mountain here. Volcano there, which randomly explodes every now and then anyway. And then village. It's just so much stuff to look at and go, ooh, what are we going to do that? And look at that one! Hang on. Yeah. That is probably also another fucking tribe. I don't know. It's like, oh, there's so much to see. Just right there, waiting for us to go in. Oh my god. Ah, see, this is what I like. I just was looking so forward to being able to play a new region from the beginning and experience it as it's meant to be experienced.
Paimon sees it! Oh, but it's way up high. We'll need to find a way up there.
Well, we could fly. And it also gives you time to like build up anticipation for the things you haven't yet seen. It gives you time to, you know, finish off the stuff you have found, and then, you know, you get excited for the new stuff. You aren't overwhelmed by the amount of content that you've got, which I am already overwhelmed by the amount of content I still got to do in Sumeru and Fontaine, which obviously Sumeru is pretty much finished, but I've got a few bits here and there. I still need to settle down and finish off all the side quests that I haven't done. I've still got quite a lot of Fontaine to do, like a lot. I've got like 80% of it to finish off. And then, yeah, but doing Natlan, you know, in a lot more relaxed pace is nice.
We finally found all of them.
Great work, everyone.
Yeah.
Now first,
like I said, I kind of
we
got
need
into
to figure
SWTOR a
out how
bit,
to control
and
this
I haven't been treasure hunting as much as I should be. If I want to keep up.
qualities are
But,
very
we
similar
got
to that of a
time.
man-made device,
We'll have
but
loads of
it
time to
doesn't
catch
seem
up.
as intuitive to me.
Is there something wrong?
See, look at this. After activating a normal spirit door, we could just go ahead and use it. But this one requires someone to stay and keep operating it here.
This is what I mean. I'm telling you, that fuckface from before definitely didn't do it. Because everything indicates that you need friends, you need help to do this. And this is like, exactly, someone has to stay behind. So there's no way he did it.
According to the map, we need to activate the mechanism and switch between different phlogiston nodes to change the path of the
Yep,
spirit
he
way.
definitely didn't do it on his own.
If we don't operate the nodes properly, then the people on the spirit way will come tumbling from the sky.
Fucking called it.
Isn't that super dangerous?
In theory, the process should be very safe, but only if the 3 phlogiston nodes are each being operated by someone.
Do you think you'd be able to operate it? I just tried, and it clearly requires more skill than a typical spirit door.
Though I've never tried before, I've read a lot of information and theoretically should be able to properly control it. Let me give it a try.
I see enemies. My enemies. My enemies.
In theory, this shouldn't happen.
If Arandra can't control it, then that also rules out me.
Okay, well, how about you?
Oh shit.
All the adventures he's
Oh, I know where this is
like
going.
this should be easy peasy.
Yeah, we can always use whatever
Then
local
it'll be up to
magic
the traveler
goes
to
on.
Stay here and operate the phlogiston node. I'll go activate the mechanism. I'll let you know when we need to switch.
So yeah, you need at least 2 people.
Just make sure you quickly head to the corresponding node, and we
Yep,
should
that's
make
what I
it
thought was going to
safely.
happen. We're going to run around like a headless chicken,
Wait,
sort
but
this out.
handling it this way sounds even more dangerous, Mulan.
Don't worry. It looks like the spirit ways are all above the water. I'm pretty good at swimming, so I'm not afraid if I end up falling in.
But it's so high, and you'll be falling so fast. If we don't manage to reach a node in time, or if we make a mistake, there's a lot that can happen.
Do you still remember the promise we made before we left Paimon? Only those who can trust each other with their lives can reach the mysterious island.
Everything was correct.
Since you two are willing to trust me, then naturally, I'm willing to trust you.
It never makes sense.
Alrighty. Please be careful.
Okay. Swing, swing, swing. Get it, swing, swing.
Now switch to the spirit way on the right.
Yep.
Please activate the next node.
Oh,
I
fuck.
heard Mulan shouting just now. Let's go
Run!
find the node we need.
Run, motherfucker, run! Oh, it just goes round and around and around. That doesn't seem that dangerous. Okie dokie. I'm always a bit skew with. Hello, enemy.
The Batman's up ahead.
Oh, look, there's a robot over there.
Spirit way.
More robots.
Traveler, get to the next node.
I was kind of expecting this to be harder, but it's not.
I'm gonna hurt Mulan.
That little switch right there.
Let's go find the node we need.
I thought I was going to have to run around as the traveller while she did it. But no, this is a lot easier. This is a lot easier. Oh, no, that's... Whoopsie, whoopsie. Yep. And... yep. Easy peasy.
That was perfect.
You were amazing, Mulan. There were a couple of moments Paimon thought it was over.
I'm confident I could do it all over again. Wait, why are the phlogiston nodes no longer lit?
It appears the phlogiston nodes here need to automatically recharge. Once they're activated, they'll be unusable for some time.
Oh well.
In that case, no matter what happens next, we have to seize our chance. Otherwise, who knows how long we'll have to wait for another shot.
Do you hear that?
The weather's getting gloomy, and a bunch of whirlpools just appeared in the
I
water.
was wondering about that.
Yes, we need to get to higher ground and take a look. Hey, look over there.
How much you want to bet there's a celestial spike inside the
Over there.
volcano?
Yep, and that's our next stop.
Huh? What do you mean?
You didn't explain what you mean.
The info I deciphered from the map points to only one possibility. To reach the mysterious island, we must enter that massive whirlpool.
Yeah, I have no doubts that Cooley or whatever his name is did not do this.
Forgive me for being frank, but as
Because
a guide
already
of the people of the
we've had
Springs, I'm sure you
absolute
understand the
certainty
danger of
that you
such a
need help to do
vortex
it.
even better than we do.
Yes, I know.
And there's no
But whether
mention of
it's the
anyone else helping
information
him.
deciphered from
So,
the map,
and he's
or
got
the
no friends
direction of the
because he's an
spirit
asshole.
wave that I observed in
So
the
there's no
air,
way he did it on his own.
everything points to the path ahead being hidden in that whirlpool.
And what if you're wrong?
Ramdra.
We haven't been wrong so far.
I'm not trying to be unreasonable. Unfortunately, I'm very knowledgeable in this area. The spirit waves must have affected the nearby bodies of water and lowered the water level. That's why the whirlpools appeared. At this rate, some of the land that was once underwater will soon reappear at the surface and see the light of day again. Don't you think that sounds more like the definition of a mysterious island? So,
It's
our
raining,
goal
and this
should
is
be
the sea.
shallow waters. If we enter that vortex, the undercurrents will drag us to the bottomless abyss.
He does seem to have a point.
How would this lower the level
I
of
can't
the
find
sea?
any evidence to refute your claim for the moment, but I still trust my judgment.
Then it seems like it's time for our collaboration to come to an end.
Oh my god, don't be a dick.
Didn't we all agree to trust each other?
I have reached this conclusion based on my field of expertise, and I cannot deny it, even if you try to convince me otherwise. From now on, let us each choose our own way.
No, I refuse.
You!
Letting your clients separate themselves from the group in the middle of a journey will result in the worst luck possible. I will not agree to that.
Then we can implement
Very
the
strong
plan
will. I like
proposed
it.
at the very beginning. You're not my guide, and as such, you don't have to take responsibility for me.
Oh, but you can't do that once you've traveled together as a group. If you were to leave now, we'll all be hit with bad luck. It's now beyond both our control. How about this? You and Karia wait here. We'll go first and investigate the whirlpool. I know you like to explain everything with theories and logic, so let me build my case first, and then I'll come back to convince you.
I still don't think he's going to jump into the whirlpool, because I wouldn't.
Traveler, come
It's a
on.
fucking whirlpool.
Let's get going.
Scary down there. And I can't remember the last time I went swimming. I mean, if we go in as a Colosaur, it'd be a lot easier. Because we'll be a fucking Colosaur. Not even ice here.
Whoa. A massive whirlpool is up ahead. Just the thought of going in there is making Paimon dizzy.
Do you also think that this is a reckless decision?
Well...
It's okay. That's completely normal. Actually, I completely understand how Varamdra feels. This is just how it is to be a guide. The tribe's experiences passed down from generation to generation are what give us the ability to guide our guests through hardships. This gives us the power to decide which way we should go. But it also means that we must bear the consequences of our mistakes and judgment. Which could be quite dire this time. Although I'm pretty convinced that all the leads we have collected are pointing us to the whirlpool, I still don't know what awaits us inside. If the scholars still choose to reject my plan, I won't have the confidence to ask them to only do as I say.
Did no one
The same
acknowledge
goes for the
that it's
two of
raining
you.
yet?
You are the commissioners, so if you think this is too risky, then it's
Is that not
perfectly
part of the
reasonable
quest?
if you want to end the trip here.
Is that part of the... Is that just the weather
is that
changing
I know
at
the
the
way
right
back
time?
to the tribe very well.
Mualani?
Traveler.
Still weird.
That's right. You've trusted us before, Mualani. Now it's our turn to trust you.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, it's gonna take more than a whirlpool to scare the two of us. We all managed to make it back from the Night Kingdom. After an experience like that, what's so scary about being sucked into a whirlpool?
No point.
Aw, Paimon. Come on, bring it in again.
All right. Let's investigate this whirlpool and see if we can gather any info to convince that scholar. Matters of luck aside, he definitely knows a lot about geography, and we'll need him on the team.
I know, it's just that we can't see much from here. I'll get closer to the water and have another look.
Wait a sec. Is it just Paimon, or does the whirlpool seem to be getting smaller?
You're
Oh,
right.
we gotta go!
Maybe it's just like the phlogiston nodes and can only be active for a certain amount of time.
Well, obviously, because it'll still be here from the last time someone did this shit. Which definitely wasn't with
Sky,
Fuckface.
We have a problem.
Karya? What are you doing here?
I tried to persuade him, but Verandra insisted on verifying his theory first. He said that the water to the south was about to be shallow enough to wade through. But after he took a few steps, the water suddenly began to surge and he was swept away.
Fucking idiot.
I'm not much of a swimmer, so I came to call for help.
Oh, why did this have to happen now? Can we still make it into the whirlpool?
No time to hesitate. I'll get in the water and rescue him. Just tell me which way he went, Karya.
Let's... Oh. How the fuck do I get to that one? Whatever, we'll think about it later. Okay.
That way? He's been pulled away by the current. Not here either. The current is too fast.
Yeah, I can just go around. I don't have to.
We found him.
That wasn't hard. It was not hard at all.
Karya came and found us just in time.
Oh, there they are!
Chest!
Verandra, thank goodness you're all right.
You fucking idiot.
Thank you so much, Miss Guide.
Oh, didn't I tell you to wait for me?
Judging by the changes in the water's surface, the path to the mysterious island wouldn't be around for long. I didn't want to miss this opportunity.
Idiota.
I didn't expect my calculations to be wrong. It seems you were right.
Right, who knows if we can make it back in time now? Huh? Well, the whirlpools have disappeared!
Seems we missed our chance.
Why would you give up on such an opportunity to come rescue me?
How can you say that? It's already bad enough that you had to be left behind. Do you think I'd let anyone in my group drown?
You're an idiot. You really are an idiot.
I'm really sorry.
I swear, it's the
Don't
people who
feel
think they're
guilty,
smartest
Karya.
that are the most
I think if
fucking
I
stupid.
reactivate the nodes, that will cause the whirlpools to reappear. The only problem is that we still don't know exactly when we'll be able to do that. It's already getting late now, and we've been on the move for a whole day. As your guide, I suggest we make camp first and have a good meal. We can talk about the other stuff tomorrow.
Now that you mention it, Paimon is feeling a little hungry.
I want to get that chest.
Hey, Paimon's stomach can be very sensible. It won't interrupt while everyone's busy solving puzzles.
We have plenty of tasty things to eat. Let's just find a suitable spot to make camp. I like that place right over there.
Why are we camping in the first place?
Is this the spot?
The village is right over there.
Traveler helped set up the tent.
There's also another chest over there that I want to get.
I'll take care of the fire. Oh, and here's a little camping tip. It's best to set the tent upwind from the campfire.
Yeah? You never said so. Oh wow, that's right there. What is that all about? Okay, so that's a world quest. No one. Just gonna hop on you and go get that chest. I need it. Fuck nuggets. Oh, still got the damage buff. That might help us get this stuff there quick enough. It's that fucking attack that's annoying. They can basically spam it. Fuck you. Hate you. It's a bit easier to handle than the fucking wire guys. And I do need to kill you for your upgrade materials anyway.
Better than nothing.
Over this way. Oh, it's them again. Fucking hell. I'm up there. Goddamn. Die, die, die. Why would you die? Die, die, die. At least their attacks are fairly predictable anyway. Bitch.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, she's pretty cool, isn't she? Swing. Yeah. Oh, it's one of you fuckers. Oh, for fuck's sake, why? That's better.
Yeah.
mean, one of the reasons that my Kazura is so good is I got the eating sword on him, which means that I get a buff from him doing his drop attack. And that is just great. Combine that with Bennett, and I'm going to be mighty powerful when I build him up. Hello. Fuck me. Oh god, that. Okay, so from this angle, it definitely looks like the volcano is going to be its kind of own cut-off area. Very, very Dragon Spiny, I bet. Very, very Dragon Spiny. And then that mountain over there. Because look, I can kind of see a coast along that line. If you just look right where the head is there. So you can sort of see the coast sort of there. So I reckon that's going to be its own area with the volcano. And like I said, I think it's going to be kind of Dragon Spiny. And then that area over there. And there's a bunch of stuff north as well. Oh, fuck me, there's a fucking teleport up there. Very cool. Anyway, back to the fucking quest, yeah? Treasure. I don't know how the clans are gonna go, to be honest, because I reckon we're gonna get a clan for every element that isn't Pyro. Because then we'd have, because there's 6 clans, 7 elements. So we've already got the Dendro, Geo, and Hydro clans. So I reckon what we're gonna get is Electro, Cryo, and Anemo. Because we already know who the Electro lady is. That's the other short girl that we haven't, that isn't a character yet. Yeah, that's what I mean.
I can't believe there was an error with my theory.
Is there anything I can help with? I must thank you all
Ian-san,
for saving Veronica.
She's Electro, and we need just a Anemo and Geo one then, I bet in. Not Geo, an Anemo and a Cryo. And I think, what's her face? The, what was her name? Ichia? Oh, what was her name? The other girl that was part of the group that went off. She was a Nemo, wasn't she? So I reckon she is going to be the Anemo tribe woman, hero. And then we just got to find out who the Cryo one's going to be. Not that I have any idea what the Cryo is going to be. Yeah, Chaska's going to be a Nemo. Ah, Citatli. Alright, yeah, that's what I reckon is going to happen. Yeah. I'm bad at names, so I'm very happy you're here, because I remember names so badly.
That's perfect for camping.
It really hits the spot. You're a great cook, Mualani.
Karia helped out quite a bit, so she deserves some credit too.
No. I'm just happy I was able to help.
Yeah, I reckon that's how it's going to go.
What was that sound?
That was loud.
Oh, it's scary to camp out at night.
Don't worry. Remember the record player
I am also wondering if we're... Because I might need to rewatch the trailer. But are we going to get any more Saurians of certain types? Are we going to get an Electro, Cryo, and a Nemo Saurian? I hope we do.
Listen. Not bad, right?
Wow, so it really works! Paimon thought you were just
We also don't have a Cahorosaurus-based boss either.
My parents told me that most of the valuable experience from our ancestors is hidden in various
we have the Pyro... well,
it's always
Pyro.
better to trust our traditions.
Guess that makes sense.
Cryo, probably going to be a
this trip to
polar bear of
Mysterious
some sort.
Island is also a custom left behind by the first chief of the tribe.
And I reckon the
I wonder what
Anemo
kind
is going to be a bird of
experience
some
he's trying
sort.
to share with us.
That's my guess.
Yeah, Paimon would like to know too.
Even though I've heard my parents tell stories since I was little, actually don't know too much about him. It's said that he was the first person to make a map of Natlan. And even the first person to become friends with the Kaholosaurus.
That sounds pretty amazing.
Yeah. There isn't a place in Natlan that he didn't visit. Even the most remote parts bear his footprints. Even now, no one has even come close to his reputation and status as a guide. His trip to the mysterious island is the most legendary of all his accomplishments. But oddly enough, after returning from the mysterious island, he laid aside his yearning for adventure and chose to settle down. That's how the tribe was founded. It really makes me wonder what the journey meant to him. A camping trip shouldn't be this stuffy and quiet. Everyone needs to help make it more lively. How about this? Before we rest for the night, let's have a bonfire party.
Like I said, I reckon that she's like intentionally trying to create connections because you generally need them to
try to rest and conserve energy now.
Do the trip.
Now's not the time to be a party pooper. You ought to agree to ideas from the one who rescued you today.
Yeah, she's right.
All right. So what do the rules stipulate for a bonfire party?
Rules? A bonfire doesn't have any rules. Everyone just needs to have a good time. How about
And
this?
I was worried that this stream would
I'll
end up
ask
being
everyone
short
a
if I just
question,
did the
and then we'll
tribe
take turns
quests.
saying
I didn't
what's
realize.
on our mind.
Generally, this last act is
enough.
basically the character story for
the first
Mualani.
question,
I just didn't have to spend any keys
What's
on it.
the purpose of a journey?
Oh, we were just talking about this.
Let's hear everyone's ideas, and maybe we can figure out what the first chief was thinking back when he made the trip.
Paimon can go first. If you ask Paimon what the purpose of a journey is, it'd definitely be about treasure and all kinds of delicious food. And most importantly, it's about making the trip together with your companions.
Yes, I can't agree more. Okay, next person. How about you, Traveler?
To find my sister? Yep. Did we?
You
Coffee.
sure are taking your time thinking about it. Oh, I get it. You must have passed through many nations before making it to Natlan, right?
Yep, because that's the order they were released.
It's quite possible that your
You didn't.
experience
You literally did not
traveling
exist.
is more than what I
Like
have
4
as a
years ago.
guide.
Like you
It's
weren't even an
understandable that you
idea
can't
in the back
explain
of
it off
someone's
the top
head.
of your head. Why don't I circle back to you
Natlan
later?
was a concept,
You can tell me once you have
a
a clear
thought,
answer.
a possibility.
Next,
4 years ago, you
let's hear what Karia
there,
has to
this
say.
place was nothing, a spot in the void,
Me?
an empty land full of nothing
If you ask
and no
about
one.
my travels, well, this is actually
Technically.
my first time traveling, so I don't have anything useful to contribute.
That doesn't matter. This is a party around the bonfire, not some research seminar.
All right. If I had to say what the meaning of a journey is, I'd say it provides an opportunity for true companionship. Before you reach the destination, you don't need to think about anything outside the trip itself. As long as you stick together with your companions, you won't have any trouble to worry about.
Yeah, I get it.
That's not what she said.
Uh-huh. I hope that didn't sound too silly.
God damn it! Whoever does the subtitles keeps
All
fucking
right.
up every now and then.
Now it's
And I
Veronica's
notice
turn.
it every time.
All right, if you insist.
For the most part, they're
In
correct
my
every single
opinion,
time, but
our goals and
it's just the
dreams
odd
in
one
life
where they're
are all in
completely
pursuit of
wrong,
what
you know?
we call results. The so-called journey is but a path
Ah.
that leads to these results. So, the greatest meaning of a journey lies in managing to find the right result.
Not sure I completely get what you mean.
There's nothing difficult to understand.
You suck.
It's the same as the decision of your first chief. He must have discovered enough valuable results after visiting the mysterious island to decide that he should end his journey. Once you've achieved the results you want, any additional journeys would become all but meaningless.
Not completely. And I kind of get that. Yeah, I get it. I understand it.
Before coming here, someone had stolen the results of one of my research projects. All that person had to do was sign his name on my achievements, and he was able to take all of the honors. All my effort vanished into the air as though it never existed. Do you understand now, Miss Guide? Without results, the journey is meaningless.
I sympathize with your situation, but I'm afraid I can't agree with your take.
I don't need your sympathy. As long as I can reach the mysterious island and find the correct results, my pain and struggles will become just another insignificant part of the process. What happened during the day already proved that my theories were wrong, so I'm willing to trust your judgment. I apologize for our previous argument. I must make it to the mysterious island, and if I have to entrust my life to someone else to achieve that goal, then so be it.
Are we gonna have to do the whole thing all over again manually, or are we just gonna be like, yeah, we did it again, don't worry, let's go?
Kinda awkward.
Actually, there's a saying among the guides of the people of the springs.
Huh, I've just realised that one
If the
band of
goal
her
of the journey was to
markings
reach
goes
the
along with the
destination,
markings on her,
then you should have
her
never left
top.
the house to begin with.
Interesting.
Because the final destination of every journey
And despite being a
is
different
your
colour,
home.
they have the same pattern on
It
both
would
sides.
be disrespectful of my duties as
Cool.
a guide if I were just taking tourists straight to where they wanted to go. It's my hope to also
Not sure why
make
one of
everyone
her
feel
markings
happy
on
along
her
the way
waist
to their
look like she's wearing a
destination.
thong, but
That is what I would truly call a journey.
we are in the era of
Is my answer.
much
Just
more
as you
horny
don't agree with
Hoyleverse,
me,
that's for sure.
I can't agree with your point of view
Except they
either.
seem to be focusing all their
I'm not
horny
too worried
onto
about that. After all,
the Zenless on
another
Zero.
purpose of traveling is to help people
Like Jesus
understand
Christ.
each other better.
Oh my god.
What sort of logic is that?
All right, that's it for this round. Since it's still early, how about we tell some horror stories next?
Well, that's the other aspect to think about, right? Is what is their travel abilities going to be?
I'm unscared.
Because obviously all the characters link up with the Saurians, and they have the same abilities, just via their vision. So, how are we going to traverse? You know,
Oh, Lonnie and the others seem to be up already.
what's the Saurians' traversal abilities going to work? Yeah. Electro might be like, you know, traveling along wires maybe of some sort, like current
we can
lines,
investigate.
something like that. You know, you turn into electricity and you go along a line that you are guided upon somehow. Maybe you charge stuff. Maybe that one. Yeah, I thought so. They just said, "Oh yeah, we did it. We sorted it out. It's good." Cryo though, that. The only thing I can think of for cryo is like climbing ice walls, but we already climb with yeah.
Just in time. I was about to go look for you.
But yeah, like I said, it's one of the things that I'm just like, I'm so interested to see where this is going. I'm assuming we are going to get a
We're in
trailer
luck.
for
The phlogiston nodes were recharged by
5.1,
dawn.
and
I had
that'll
Arya
show us
and
what we
Bronze
get.
control the
But
nodes this time,
yeah, I can't wait.
And we were able to quickly unlock the mechanism. We were practicing all morning so they could get the hang of controlling them.
Oh, it seems after apologizing, you've already become trusted members of the team.
Is now really the time to be teasing us? Don't forget that the whirlpools won't last all day.
He's right. We should really hurry over to the massive whirlpool again.
Even though we had this discussion yesterday, I still want to double check. You all trust me, right?
You bet.
Eh.
Okay, then let's go.
Pretty much the only reason I trust that this will go fine is because the game wouldn't let us die. You know? I know we're not going to die because we're playing a fucking game where we don't die. No one has died yet. No one important, anyway. and no one recently important.
Paimon accidentally swallowed some water. So scary. What is this place?
I can't believe it. There are
In all
subterranean
seriousness,
caverns under the water.
I am never going to have an alternate account for one very important reason. Because we can't skip the talking. We can't skip scenes or anything like that. If you could skip stuff, I'd happily make another account. But having to go through all this shit again is like so annoying. Even just clicking forward is still so slow.
Let's see where this cave leads. Come with me.
What the hell? Elijah, I don't know how to say that, but thank you, Elijah, for following. Much appreciated. My main character, technically Dialog. He's been my sort of main damage dealer for a while now. I can't really switch off him. I tried so many times, but he just hits so goddamn hard, I can't stop using him. He's my main dealer at the moment. I know, he's not exactly S-rank fucking character, but until I can build someone else up to be a killer, he's kind of what I got.
Don't be afraid, everyone. Jump down with me.
I was talking about this earlier. I really need to stop getting new characters and building them up. I need to focus on a team, a solid team, and do it. Well, I do have, now obviously you're the expert when it comes to killer builds, and I must say, this fucking thing makes me think that this could turn Kokomi into an absolute monster with how much HP she has, and I'm assuming it would also be very good for Nouvellette. I don't know, does Nouvellette look it's trash? What do you mean it's trash? 80% of max HP! 80%! How is that not killer? I mean, I know it's an AoE, but that's still a lot of damage. What, you mean the, what, this? Oh, physical damage. Right. Yeah, okay. Fair point. Oh well, let's get the treasure, shall we?
It appears these caves were formed by volcanic activity.
I see. Then the spirit waves were affecting lava deep underground. Altering the lava's flow created temporary holes which allowed us to follow the water's current and enter this underground space. Yes, it can all be explained.
Well, I've been building up anyway because it's got bonus XP right now.
From Sumeru like this?
Hard to say.
But can there be an island in this kind of underground space?
It appears we haven't reached our destination yet. Let's keep going, everyone.
Well, it does mean having to farm the fucking machines and saurians. Oh yeah. I mean, I could probably turn Kokomi into a killer for sure, but I'm definitely wasting her as just my healer, really. Holy shit, this place is cool. Well, actually, no, it's very hot, but still, it's cool. Chests everywhere!
Oh, what's that light?
Let's keep going. We'll be able to see more clearly up ahead.
Yes. No.
Watch your step. Follow closely, everyone.
It's getting hot in here. Is there even a map? No, this is just... This is domain shit right now.
These volcanic caves aren't very stable, so watch out for falling rocks.
Pyro, pyro. What have I got right now? Okay, I need 24 for my next level, and I got a fair few of that. I should actually go get that because I could get a pyro key. I'm pretty sure that Mualani can. Yeah.
Careful, more falling rocks!
Okay, that's fine.
What a maze! There's lava everywhere!
There's one cave I found that has a
Let's look around together and see what we can
pyro
find.
oculus inside it. But I can't get to it because it's at the end of a lava tunnel. But I can't get through the lava tunnel without a Colossal or Mualani, but I can't use them because I can't find any of them out there. Really annoying.
There are plants growing here?
Oh god,
There's
you have no
nothing
idea, do
unusual
you?
about that.
There's
This is
a
spinel
snail
fruit,
made
which
of
often grows around
iron.
places with lava. Wait,
Spinel.
it is a little strange. This isn't ordinary spinel fruit. It's the same as the one on this talisman.
Cool.
Isn't that the talisman your teacher gave you?
Yes. In which case, could Uncle New have been here before?
Maybe he got
But he
really.
clearly told me that
really
he'd never
close.
made it to the mysterious island.
That's what I reckon.
I'll be sure to ask him about it once we get back.
Ooh, I could be called the Reckoner. Just be like, I reckon this, I reckon that. That'd be a good one.
There's so much lava, and it's getting pretty hot!
Maybe that could be
The
my
lava here doesn't look very stable. I'm afraid we
My,
can't stay here for long.
word gone from head. My shtick. I don't speculate, I reckon. Yeah, I reckon.
Need a surfboard? From here, the light seems to be getting brighter. Speaking of which, where is that light coming from?
A distant light. Wait, there seems to be a mark that matches that on the map.
It's the map.
Miss Guide, it seems Varandra has also discovered something.
I've got it! I've got it!
Eureka!
Do you see that golden light in the distance? I'm positive that's the mysterious island. That's where we should go next.
Really?
I'm a scholar from the Academia Spontima Darshan. I specialize in ores and minerals. When I first heard about the legend of the mysterious island, I took note of its description.
Is that not obvious?
One exaggerated description I heard was that it's an entire island that shines like gold. What it was actually
generally when
referring
you're
to
on
was an extremely rare mineral
a very
known as
important journey,
vulcanite.
go to the light.
Under
The
certain
light is
environmental
important shit.
conditions, large amounts of lava are quickly cooled, which then results in this ore. Since the ore can't be moved in time, it begins to accumulate, resulting in the alluring golden glow. If
Am I
I'm
wrong
not
in just
mistaken,
calling that really
there'll
obvious?
be a large pool of lava up ahead, and the
Oh, what the
mysterious island will be floating on the lava. An entire island of vulcanite ore!
So you mean we really found the mysterious island?
Rejoice! Even a small piece of that ore will be priceless.
Really? Then let's hurry!
We have a lot of money anyway. Unlike my Zenless Zone Zero account, where I have fucking
should head back now.
nothing. Because that's how that game works.
Why?
Again,
What are you saying?
I really need to
This map is covered
buckle
with
down and
symbols
make a good
riddles,
team.
but
Both for
there's
this
one
and
thing that's
Zenless.
written clearly. When you see the golden light, then go the opposite way. What you just said may be correct, but that golden
Okay.
place isn't the island that my ancestors
See?
once visited.
Well, that's a twist.
Are you joking?
That's a
You
twist.
expect me to turn back now?
But Mualani's judgment has always been right.
Exactly.
If she says head back, then we should head back. We can't be fooled by the thought of treasure.
You thought I'm after treasure?
Oh, he's acting weird again.
After my previous findings were stolen, I began a new area of research. And this ore is the core of my research. As long as I can bring this orb back, my theories will be proven beyond any doubt.
Yeah, this
and
is
I will be
definitely
able to
the new
reclaim
character
everything
story
I have lost.
method.
To me, this ore is the result that must be obtained. Otherwise, all those
Especially how it's
hardships
linked
along the
to
way
the
will be
5
rendered
stars.
completely
Because everyone
meaningless.
knows 5
Don't
stars
you
get character
understand?
stories,
As
and
we
4
agreed
stars
before,
get hangout events.
Please trust my judgment.
Why? Are you wary of me? Now that we've confirmed that the legendary treasure really exists, you don't want outsiders to take it, do you?
Oh my god, you suck!
She's not that kind of person, Baramdra.
The result is right before my very eyes. I won't give up here.
Nice!
Oh no! He went running in! How can he do that?
Because he's an idiot!
Not good. We must stop him.
You know what? I'm fine with him dying.
Is it just Paimon or is the ground shaking?
I am fine with him dying. Oh, he's fucked. He's going out like the Terminator.
Where did these monsters come from?
These monsters. Looks like the lava is becoming active again.
Baramdra,
We'll be trapped by the lava. We need to hurry and take care of these monsters.
Oh, this is the rock. This is the full lava guy. You ain't getting me. Yep. I definitely noticed that, and I definitely know that I'm doing pretty fast. Did I get 3 or 4K, or did you? Because I don't pay attention to my numbers. I just know how fast the bar goes down. That's all I care about.
Baramdra. Traveler, Paimon, please take care of Karya. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah.
Doing, Mualani?
I can use my surfboard on the lava for a short period of time, but it will be a lot spicier than surfing on water.
It kind of makes me want to pull for her, because she is quite good, but again, I need to stop getting characters and start building characters.
Okay then, we'll take care of things here.
Oh.
The cave is becoming more and more unstable.
Look, I get magic and all, but this still doesn't make sense. But yeah, I need to stop getting characters. I need to start building characters. And now that I've got Bennett and Kazuha, I think I can make a really good team. Probably of, yeah, Kazuha, Bennett, Diluc, and Yelan. I reckon I can make a good team there. Just an absolute powerhouse of damage.
Oh, looks like I'm just in time.
Still pretty shiny. That is pretty shiny, I must admit. I'd be, you know, convinced.
It's right there! I'm almost there!
You're crazy.
Look carefully. You can't get through the lava. You'll die if you try to make your way forward. Why don't you just give up?
Push him.
Why don't
Push him
I
over.
give up?
Push him.
I
Just
might
one little
not be
push,
able
it'll
to
all
do
be
it,
over.
but what about you?
We'd have already sorted this out if it wasn't for him.
You have the ability to move over the lava. If you try, maybe you can reach the island and earn the highest honor for a guide. That way, you'll have the results you need to prove yourself, and even Ko'olo won't be able to question your abilities anymore. You want to know why I won't give up, but I'm asking why you'd give up such an opportunity.
The lava is rising. If I take this risk, then how will the others get back? Did you forget? I already gave you my answer.
You...
Push!
Come with me.
Push! Go on, push! Do it! Do it!
No!
Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Ah, God damn it. Just saying, it'd be so easy.
I've brought him
So
back.
easy.
He's fortunate that he wasn't seriously hurt.
We'd have been done by now if it wasn't for him.
goodness.
We'd have hopped into the whirlpool,
so
come
much,
down
Miss
here
Violet.
already, gone the right way, and we'd be good and
Welcome.
golden. We'd get whatever
It's
treasure there
getting
is,
dangerous
we'd
here,
have done
so we
what we
need to
came to
find a
do,
way
but
out.
no, he just has to be a dick about it,
No,
doesn't he?
I refuse! I can still stand! Let me go back!
Seriously? How can you be so childish at a time like this?
Because he's fucking crazy. Finally, someone did it. Oh, okay, that's good enough at least.
Whoa.
I guess that's a kind of a push.
I've always believed that you're the most talented person I've ever met. Even if your research was stolen and you didn't get any credit, I never doubted it. I believe that even if you won't obtain any results this time, you'll still succeed in your new research. Because no one can take your talent away.
Why is it that every scholar from
Won't allow my
Sumeru
dearest
that
senior to
isn't a
die
main
here because of
character
his own stubbornness?
is an asshole?
Coria.
Because we've got this fucking guy,
She's finally
the one
opening
that
up.
we did all the
And it seems like she's
desert
just
world
the
quests
person we
with.
need to talk some sense into
They're
her.
all assholes. They're all absolute assholes.
It's almost here!
Don't panic. It seems like the trick that Uncle New taught me is finally going to be put to use.
It's fine to be stupid.
Where did all
I'm
these
stupid.
Coalosaurs come from?
Sometimes. It's to be stubborn as well. That really makes
No
you
time
just,
to explain. Just get on.
ooh, an asshole.
Got it, got it!
He also might be a bit more crazy as well, to be honest.
Paimon accidentally choked on some water again while riding the Coalosaur.
Learn to breathe.
Everyone okay?
Damn.
Let's take a head count. 1,
Rather
2,
learn how to hold
3,
your breath. Damn.
4, 5. Whew, we're all here. We escaped danger
You know what
and
it
made
is?
it back alive.
It's really good voice
That's
acting,
what I
that is.
call good luck.
That's good voice acting.
I think our fortune can only get better from now on.
Oh, really?
What's the point? We still didn't reach the mysterious island.
Hey, don't look so depressed. You'll scare our good luck away.
Actually, according to the map, we still have one
Wow, this
more
is going
leg
on
of the journey.
ages.
Then which way should we go? Wait, aren't we back where we started?
Come on, let's go to the statue.
The statue. But did the chief say that? I don't know, whatever.
So, what's the point of coming back here again?
Here, look! Some hidden words appeared on the statue after I touched it.
Really? Let Paimon try.
They were already there.
Congratulations, guide from the future. You have completed a challenge that even I found ambitious. And now, I finally have the chance to tell you my story.
You look cool.
You may have heard legends describing me as the best guide in all of Natlan. But in the beginning, I was more like a treasure hunter. I chased results, facing countless dangers to prove myself. Time after time, I ventured where others didn't dare, never failing to bring back rare treasures. My fame was second to none. And yet, I never felt satisfied. So I found a new goal, a challenge that no one had ever achieved before. The legendary Mysterious Island. Another chance to prove myself. Unfortunately, my friends who had traveled with me all this time had grown tired of my nonsense. Instead of praise, they now showered me with words of caution. Perhaps this journey was one that I had to complete alone. But luckily, they decided to once again put up with my antics. just as before, they came up with ingenious ways to help me move forward. They never let me down, even when I had to place my life in their hands. And they always trusted my judgment, even when it took a lot of courage. In the end, just as ever, we found the result we came for. But that golden glow was baiting me towards death. It was the glow of a rare ore, but it was also the warning sign of an impending eruption. Maybe if I pressed on and put my life on the line, I could get the result I wanted. And yet, there was a chance I'd lose something even more precious.
Looks like more than a
don't
chance.
worry. In the end, I made the same choice as you. Everyone was disappointed that their illustrious guide had, for once, returned empty-handed. But seeing everyone survive, I felt satisfied for the first time in my life. Perhaps the treasure I had really been searching for had been right here with me, all along. So, I decided to end my long journey and find a safe place for my hard-earned treasure.
Nice.
To me, this is the real mysterious island.
The treasure was the friends we made along the way. Oh fuck! They oh
This
god
must
damn
have
it! If
been
One
the
Piece does
words
that, I'm
the
gonna
first
fucking
chief
cry.
left for those that would come after him. In that case, the mysterious island from the legend is actually where the people of the springs are living now.
I remember now that the elders once told me our tribe was originally founded on a small island. Later, the coastlines changed, allowing the island to become what it is today.
More of an islet.
The journey to the mysterious island starts exactly where it ends. Yeah. I think I understand the choice he made now.
The golden glow is an indicator of when the lava will periodically erupt. If that's the case, the principle of vulcanite formation implies that it will only appear at the start of fierce lava activity. And the flowing lava will quickly swallow it and make it all disappear without
Not the best.
a trace.
Kind of hard to use
This
then.
means that there's zero possibility of ever bringing the ore back. Are the results I've been chasing all this time
I mean,
only an illusion that can be seen from far away?
you could run really
Our journey
fast.
is not yet over. As we agreed, please come back to the people of the springs with me. Then we'll officially complete this journey.
Fine. I suppose that would also count as some kind of result.
Don't be so down. I have a feeling that the next answer I'm looking for will also be useful to you.
I don't remember, Sal. There's still something important we need to ask Mualani's teacher about.
We're gonna kick some asses. We're gonna kick some asses. Cause that little fucker was lying. He didn't do the journey. He's a bitch. He can't have done it. Like I said, you have to have at least one more person to use the spirit ways to get their thing activated in the first place, to open up the and all that shit, right? And there's no way he would just turn around, because he said he got some more. He said he got some more. He probably grabbed the ones from the flowers rather than the actual ore, proper ore. So yeah, I reckon he's full of bullshit. And also he said he got it from the island, and that's not from the island. This is the island. So whatever ore he's got is not the real shit. That's cool, right? He is talking bullshit. There we go. You're still younger than I expected, Uncle.
Uncle New! We're back!
Ah, Mualani. It's good to see you again. I always knew you'd return safe and sound.
Uncle, I've completed the journey to the mysterious island. I'm here to return the talisman.
But you still have a question.
I guess that
you
makes
wish
sense as to
ask
why they
me,
just
right?
kept calling it the Mysterious Island then,
Yes.
because, you know,
You've been there before,
they
haven't
can't say
you?
the Island of the Spring People,
Yes,
can they?
I have.
If that's the
It'd
case,
be
then
kind
you've
of
gone on the
obvious.
same journey. But why didn't you tell anyone?
Because I made a choice.
A choice?
Did you notice that the hidden inscriptions on the stone tablet disappeared as soon as you finished reading them?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
There's a special paint on the statue that would change color when it comes into contact with volcanic dust. Only those who have been to that underground space will be contaminated by the dust and be able to see the hidden message. But once
Hang on,
the
no,
dust
but
starts to wear off,
he was carving
the
it
hidden
into the
inscription
stone
will disappear again.
when in
And
that
this is the choice
animation.
that the first chief left to us.
He was carving
If you
it.
choose to boast
So-
about your deeds, you will receive the highest honor. But the
Huh.
legend of the mysterious island would be destroyed as well. If you choose to remain silent, then the mysterious island will remain a legend and
No.
continue to attract the next
Bad.
generation of young guides to
Don't
rise
just
to the
say it's
challenge.
magic. That's boring.
In the end, my companions and I all
He was using a
chose the
chisel.
latter.
And he just talked about them being
Oh.
painted on in ink.
I get it now.
But not being able
Paint.
to tell anyone after accomplishing such a feat.
It's not magic. You don't
People like Kokoro
magically
will
apply
still look
paint
down on you.
with a chisel.
Are you really okay with that?
And
But
I
have you
saw it.
noticed
That was
Kolo,
chiseled.
who claims to have been to the island,
What
hasn't
paint are you
actually
talking about?
completed the trip.
What?
I knew Kulao was a bitch.
Kinda remembers that Kolo said that
Kulao's
he
a
went to
bitch.
the mysterious
Kulao's a
island
bitch.
alone.
Kulao's a
But
bitch.
there's no way he could have been able to use the spirit ways.
He deliberately recommended the client to
Oh.
find Mualani, probably because he thought she wouldn't be able to reach the mysterious island. That way, Mualani wouldn't be able to expose him. As guides, we are not adventurers, let alone treasure hunters. The greatest responsibility of a guide is to take the client to their destination safely.
Whatever.
But in the process, we also gain much skill and experience at overcoming danger. This allows us to go to places that no one else can reach, and even find treasures that no one else can find. Many guys
Now that we,
gradually lose sight of their true
have made it
beliefs and
obvious that this
intentions
is,
in the process, and end up becoming like Kolo.
That the tribe
They end
quests
up
are the
becoming more
character
like
quests for their
thieves who would
respective
rush to
5
the other
stars.
side of the lava lake,
I'm wondering
regardless of the
where
consequences,
the
rather
other
than
tribe
good
quests are gonna go.
guides who would turn around and save their friends. This is why the first chief left behind the legend and the map.
I figured that the
to lure
skylines of
younger
the
generations into taking up the challenge, thereby
canopy
teaching them
would end
everything
up just being,
he had
you know,
learned.
we do the
Aside from
Evernight
me,
thing and then
many
we're,
other
we're good.
tribe members have also
Evernight,
traveled to the mysterious
Turnfire thing,
island.
and then
And just
everything's
like
sorted.
me,
But no,
they
it's
understood
gonna
the first
go a lot
chief's
more different.
intentions. So they've also made pacts with their companions, choosing to give up the results that would prove themselves and give the younger generation the chance to continue the challenge.
You've all given up on the results.
Sir, I've given up on merely one result. I haven't given up on everything.
No.
Given her talent and qualifications, Mualani was well within her rights to choose the top-ranked guide Koholo as her teacher, but she chose me. I believe I was able to cultivate such an outstanding student and witness her
Yeah, but
completion
Kulo
of
is
the
a
legendary
bitch.
challenge precisely
We should call him out
because
as a
I didn't
bitch.
become someone like Koholo. If instead of looking at one single journey, we look at my entire career as a guide, I'd say I have not returned empty-handed.
Let's go push Kulo into the lava
What
now.
about you?
Karia, I've come up with a new research topic. Would you like to continue working as my assistant?
You're the same as always, Varamdra. You always have to find evidence before coming to a conclusion. In any case, I can't give you an answer right now.
Karia!
Because you haven't prepared the proposal yet. Shouldn't you finish that first before recruiting assistants? How could you forget?
Ah, yes, of course. I'll certainly prepare all the necessary details.
But I've always found your proposals fascinating, so I'm sure I won't be able to turn you down this time either.
Karia, given that I have been presented with new evidence, I've come up with a very general theory. I can use the ideas from the chief's speech to express it. Perhaps the treasure I'm seeking has been by my side the entire time. No. To be more precise, it's been with me even before I set out on this journey.
I understand, Varandra.
It appears this guest has also found his answer.
It seems he's finally put 2 and 2 together.
I mean, it
There's
wasn't
nothing
that.
to worry about. It's just like Karia said. I can start some new research and reclaim everything I've lost.
But it seems he's still as stubborn as before.
Now, it's your turn to make the choice, Mualani.
But, Uncle New, I'm sure anyone who can complete the journey to the island would make the same choice, right?
Very good. Then there's nothing more I can teach you. Here, take this talisman again. You can pass it on to your student in the future.
Wait. I mean, eventually someone's going to be a dick, do it,
Looks
and
like
then
it's also
still
our
tell
time
everyone.
to say goodbye.
But, yeah, let's keep it up for now.
Taken great care of us throughout our journey. As thanks, I'm also willing to keep the journey a secret.
No one would believe
And
you
remember,
anyway.
The next time you come to visit the people of the springs, you
Then if
know
you
where
do,
to
we'll
find
definitely push you
friends
into
for
the
help.
lava.
Friends? I suppose we are theoretically friends now.
Ugh.
Yes. When I publish my next paper, I'll be sure to add you to my list of acknowledgments.
Well, that's one
Maybe
way
the
to
reason I'm
thank
so annoyed by
someone.
him is because he is definitely
Then Varandra
autistic.
and I will be taking our leave.
Or at least autistic coded.
I truly hope we
'Cause
get to see
goddamn.
you all again someday.
Talk about hyperfixation and bullshit. Jesus fucking Christ. Get over yourself, man. Oh, look. It's the bitch.
You're back already. So, as new student, did you manage to find the mysterious island?
What are you doing here all of a sudden?
Well,
Push him in the
I
water.
found
Push
something
him.
even more
Drown him.
precious than the island. 2 friends that I can trust with my life.
You... Seems you really learned a lot from New about how to make yourself feel better. I knew it. How could anyone ever reach the island with so many hindrances?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? What? Why are you all looking at me like that? The elders of the tribe also gave me that same look. What's that supposed to mean?
Because everyone knows you's a bitch.
New. I've already
You's a
proven
bitch.
that I'm stronger than
You's
you.
a bitch.
I've been to
You's a
even
bitch,
more
bitch,
dangerous
bitch,
places
bitch, bitch.
and found far
You're the
more
biggest
precious
bitch in the
treasure.
bitch of world, and you're gonna
I've
be
even been
fucked
to
away.
the mysterious island. Why do you still look at me as if my words don't bother you at all?
Because you's a
Polo.
bitch.
Even if you had never been to the island, no one would deny your abilities. But as for what we would deny about you, only you can find the answer to that.
Me?
So now, our trip to the mysterious island
Bye-bye,
is
bitch.
officially finished, right?
Yeah, but I have one more place I want to show you. Come with me.
Oh my god. Character stories, eh? And away we go.
Time to go.
Run, 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 run. I run, 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 run. I run and I run and I run and I run. I run and I run, run. I also do a little bit of swim. But I have to wait, because if I don't, I'll die. I also want to know if that island over there is going to be in a future patch or not. It's not a huge island, but it also looks like the kind of island that would just be, you know, far off scenery, because there's a bunch of those around the edges of the map.
Time to go.
You know.
This is the place. From what I've heard, if we take a group photo here, it'll bring us good luck. I'm sure of it.
I don't need
What made
luck.
you think of taking a group photo?
Well, we completed our trip to the mysterious island together, so of course we need a memento to keep.
You've earned the greatest honor for a guide. Yet, you can only walk away with a photo of your friends. You're pretty amazing, Mualani. You really sacrificed a lot for your tribe.
Would you call it a sacrifice?
I heard a
I don't
tingle.
really think so. Actually,
I heard a
after
jingle
hearing Uncle
and a
New's
tingle.
answer, I have this vague feeling that after all that we've been through together, the results don't matter anymore. Oh, it's kind of hard to explain. I don't know if you get me or not.
No, I get it.
Is that what we're getting? God damn it.
Traveler.
So that's your answer, huh? To the meaning of a journey? It's a good one.
Ah!
Then let's make this group
They
photo yet
tease us.
another
They
part of
tease
your
us with
journey.
his voice.
Yep, Paimon's ready.
3, 2, 1. Kaholasaur!
Fucking teasing us with his goddamn voice. Ugh. I wonder what the chapter 6 quest is going to be for this area. And that's why that's the only one that does that. Yeah. It's just the only one that can. Yeah, that makes sense. Mora. God, we got so many pouches of Mora. It's insane. So many pictures of them. Have I got enough to get Bennett to maximum?
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Almost there. Yeah, I pretty much need to... I've got a fairly good set of artifacts, but I'm still not sure if I want to go with them. As like, I kind of just want to keep grinding them out until I get some an absolutely perfect set for him, because I know that he can be done as your main DPS as well. So I'd like to be able to do that, or even make Kazuha my main DPS, but we'll see. Anyway, that's everything now. We've done all of the tribe quests that are currently available to us. We'll see in 9 days when we can do the next one and get some fun with Kinich. Yeah, that's a... Oh, that's cool! Oh, that's nice! I like that. That's good. That's a nice little detail. She gets added to the screen. I like that. Yeah, that's good. I like that detail. That's cool. Alright, so obviously, now kind of content-wise, all that's left is world quests. The rest of the character story quest I haven't done yet, but... So we got these two world quests. We got that one to start. We have a few random little ones as well. We've already started the Shadows of the Mountain quests, which I don't think will take that long, but we'll see. Again, I'm not even sure if I want to do that on screen, but I don't know, and I don't care. I kind of want to pull from Minowani now because she's quite fun to use now that I've really played a lot more of her. It's tempting. It's very tempting. Especially because I might also max out Bennett, and that's a good idea. Good idea. To max out. I also obviously need to work on his talents as well, but that's mainly just farming fucking treasure hunters. No, I've been very lazy lately. I've been playing too much SWTOR in my free time. And yeah, I've been very much ignoring Abyss and Theatre Mode. But I'll start doing some of that soon as well. I'll probably do that on my next stream, to be honest. Because, you know, now that I've got an actually good team, I should probably do it. I just need to work on it a bit better. But yeah, what are we at? Where's my resin? Yeah, I can wait for that tomorrow. What I want. But anyway, let's call it here for today. That was good. We did what we wanted to do. It both was a bit shorter and a bit longer than we had expected, so that's good. Yeah, again, apologies for taking like basically a whole week off. Issues come up and all that, but I think going ahead, I'm feeling good. We got affiliate. That's always nice. Yesterday's stream did very well. It got like 61 viewers. Obviously not concurrently, but 61 viewers in total so far. So that's pretty damn good. I'm happy about that. That's a big change, big difference. And yeah, I'm feeling good about this channel. I'm feeling good about me being a streamer. We'll see though, because you know, what I need mainly is time. And unless I quit my job, I haven't got a lot of that. So going ahead, this is how it's going to be. So anyway, thank everyone for watching. Thank you, Midna. Thank you, Vezel. As always, happy to have you around. You are my favourite so far. Alongside Ethan, but he likes to like turn up at the start and then slowly fade away. But you know, that's just how he do. Anyway, again, thank you for everyone for watching. Please like and subscribe on YouTube if you can. Please follow and subscribe now on Twitch if you are willing and able. I would welcome anything that can come my way. And yeah, thank